Alrighty. I think we are live. Good evening, everyone. Angry Rag Timer here. You there. And we are doing some streaming tonight in Railroader once again on a very heavily modded save. And ZVK, thank you for donating $10. Of course, you want a bin immediately. I don't know if we'll have that or not, because we haven't even started. But here we be. We're on the Suffering Southern. We're in East Whittier right now. We're doing a little bit of work with the number one just to get it all refueled because it's starting to run a little low. Let me bring in my friends. So right now we have the one and only Midland 1072 Productions. We also have hanging out with us Flanagan. So say hello, boys.
Hello. Let me in.
Stand by. I will reset the password. Maybe something happened. And Jeremy Perry, welcome. Give me 1 second. Welcome to the fun.
Do it live. Do it live.
Okay, try it now, Senor Midland.
There we go.
That didn't take much. All right, okay. So, again, good evening, everyone. Angry here, you there. So today, we have quite a bit to do. So, I'm going to get this passenger train rolling. We needed to get more coal and water in it. We also have a lot of stuff to do. We're on the Suffering Southern, the new community save, which we've been doing a bit of a single-player stream in. But we also have done a little bit of multiplayer, so we're going to add in some friends tonight and that. And looks like ZVK said we could do Soundboard Chaos instead. So if anyone wishes to do that, I can see Midland is in the back on an engine.
Yes. Also Soundboard Chaos?
Yeah, Soundboard Chaos. That is what ZVK wants.
Let him cook. That's not good news at all. I asked you for some good news. That's the meat That's not good news at all. I asked you for some good news, Donald.
I would take the Northwest Passage.
And DRP, thank you for the $5. Yes, spin it. Fuck, okay.
No.
Well, we'll find something to bin.
He's talking about the Northwest Passage. Well, you gotta run west.
Okay. We're going to get the passenger train out of here.
Don't bin the people. Bin the
Yeah,
freight
let's not
train.
bin. Yeah, we're going to bin the freight. So, off that'll go. And we do have quite a bit to talk about tonight. Some cool stuff, some interesting stuff. I see that Midland has taken up residency number 50, a.k.a. JSJ's Revenge.
Yes.
Okay. You also left your bell on.
I'm trying to depart, but my air brakes won't recharge.
Okay. So Midland is taking cars up to Birdtown. So we have updated to the latest Birdtown mod, which is now 2.0. The gold mine's on 2.0.1. And before you leave, I need to oil your train.
Or I could just, like, roll at 5 miles an hour.
No, because here's the thing. Not to ruin the illusion, but earlier today I took this train on that video I released with the CNIM locomotive, and there's one car about halfway back that is very close to you would just immediately have a
hot box.
Yeah, hot box. So I'm going to avoid that. And
Okay.
Andrew, or Lieutenant Andrew 19. Chaos time. Thank you. We will get some chaos going. We'll bin this train. We'll figure out a way to bin it.
The train will be binned at some point.
Yes.
Relatively.
You guys are just like, he's live. Bin it. Do it. Do it now. You're like eager McBeaver. God, I forgot how long this train is.
You
know,
sure you
it's-
don't want me to roll at like 2 miles an hour?
No. Because I'm only halfway back. And Nick Stowell gifting 5 memberships. Well, thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Nick Stowell.
Also, oh, there it is. Here's the car. It was at 22%. There it is.
Oh. No longer at 22%.
It is now at 100%. Now I'm okay with your train leaving whenever. Just be aware that the passenger train, I need to remove a fusee in front of it, but I also want to make sure you're oiled. Man, do we have stuff to talk about tonight?
Stuff and things.
Yes,
And people?
potentially.
Oh.
Now, Midland, your goal is to take that train to Birdtown, and then the Birdtown switcher will probably switch it out for you, or at least parts
Do I
of it.
need
Because
to bin it
that's a
first?
second car. That was a second car that was at like 19%. That is good that we caught that. Okay.
Do I need to bin it first? Or...
Well, no, you're gonna bin that train first, and then we will deliver it.
Okay.
Just be aware there's a passenger train that is stopped in front of you, because
I'm
it's on the
rolling
wrong
at
side of a
3 miles
fusee.
an hour. Potentially. Now, this train may be bound for glory. Okay, so we're just going East Whittier to Ella.
Correct, and then you're gonna drop it off in somewhere in the Ely yard.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, you're completely oiled.
Completely oiled. Full throttle.
And 97 Cobra Racing, hello. Okay, so I need to get this passenger train out of your way and get you out of the way of the passenger train. Theoretically.
But I also need to bin it somehow.
Go up the Walker branch, or the Conley Creek branch. Like, get the speed going and go up there, and you'll probably bin on that switch.
I'm trying to get speed. This is 2,700 tons.
Yeah.
Flanagan's in chat. Hello, Flanagan.
Yes. The Flanagan is just omnipresent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
So, the goal of this stream is to, of course, continue to work on Birdtown, because Birdtown is love, Birdtown is life. We're only on tier 1 of it. And we have a whole bunch of stuff that we need to do. We're working on the stencil manufacturing extension. We've got cars ordered for this, that, and the other thing. Now that that's correct, it should be good. Let's see that bin. Let's find that bin, that train that needs bin. But we also have to talk about the model trains today. We also have to talk about probably the streaming schedule and videos coming up. It's kind of a channel update, and then some other fun things. Maybe less fun than you think, but it is still what it needs to be. All right, let's get primed at this switch and see what happens. I don't think he's gonna bin it here, but just kind of.
I'm doing 23. The problem is, as soon as I hit this grade, I'm going to slow down.
Keep it at full throttle. Just.
Oh, it's at full. 24. 25.
Didn't bother whistling for the crossing.
I mean, this train's about to bin. I think that's the least of my problems. Actually, I have an idea. We're not going to be able to do it on the grade. I'm on the grade now, so I'm probably not going to be able to do it. But I have a plan.
Okay.
I have a plan, Arthur. I have a plan. I have a plan.
Okay.
and binnage will ensue once
Okay.
this plan is enacted.
Okay, well, I mean, you're definitely squealing around that corner, but that's not helping us right now otherwise.
Yeah, no, I there's a plan. We just must
Okay.
we must have patience in order for this plan to work.
Yep. While we're waiting for him to bin it, you can see it at Bryce, or not Whittier. Now there's this new mod that has been done that adds a whole bunch of little buildings, and it just gives a lot more character to the town. And apparently this has been spread across the railroad, so we'll see that as we go. Let's see, where are you? You're crawling right now.
As I should. It's okay. Everything is about to happen. It's fine.
Let me guess, you're going to go as far north as you can, and then you're going to go fly backwards.
Maybe.
And Strody, member for 4 months, good evening. Hello. Now, another thing, let's talk about this while we're waiting on Midland to bin this train. So, channel members, if you have not noticed, the icons next to your name have changed depending on how long you've been a member. So that is something I have been trying to do a little bit of tweaks on, and I did that Saturday or Sunday this weekend. But basically, the new icons next to your thing show off where you currently are as far as the level. So, just in case people are interested in how that all works, let me pull up the thing here. So, if you're a brand new member, you get the little yellow banana train symbol next to you. If you've been a member for a month or more, you get a Rio Grande symbol next to your name, the Rio Grande logo through the Rockies, not around them. After 2 months, you get the East Broad Top Herald next to it. After 6 months, which we have not yet reached, so I think the longest is like 4 months or 5 months. So, Strody, yes, you're number 2. Just remember that. So when you reach 6 months, then you get a white pass in Yukon, and then after 12 months, you get another custom thing. So that's coming soon. You just slam the brakes, I think, or you're about to go backwards, I'm assuming. Okay, well.
If this doesn't bin it, I don't know what will.
Oh wait, the hatch is open on the coppers, the grain cars?
Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
just like the coal chutes open up on the bottom of the coal hoppers.
And ZVK, I've tweaked that. See what we'll do with that. Okay, let's follow this car.
I will say it's become more prevalent. Like, even if we set ads to their lowest setting, they're not actually at their lowest.
Yeah.
Like they used to be. I've noticed that. So
Yeah. And I will say the ads will remain on because they do help support me. As much as I would rather turn them off, it does help me. And speaking of, that helps to lead into the next part of the conversation, which is Angry is about to spend a decent amount of change on something. What is this something, you might ask? Oh, you're squealing on that turn.
hey, you wanted a bin.
That's what ZVK wanted, and what DRP wanted.
There we go.
Oh, you're off? Oh, yeah, there we are.
Alright, gentlemen, dinner is ready. I'm going to hop off.
Alrighty.
I'll be in
Is your engine off or just the back of the train?
Just 5 cars that are 6 cars.
Well, I think that would count then. So you can go ahead and bring her to a halt. Okay, well, I will let you clean that up while, in the meanwhile, we're going to grab another locomotive and do some switching over here in wherever the hell we are. East Whittier? Yeah, that place.
East-West Whittier.
Yes.
It
But-
was the cocoa powder that derailed.
The chocolate went everywhere.
The chocolate factory will not be happy.
Hershey's is now doomed.
Hershey's is doomed.
Yes, so we're going to use the Greenbrier Jeep Note number 1 as provided to us by JSJ. The reason the credit card debt is about to go back up, it is time. I have finally been given the quote for my outdoor model railroad as far as the supplies it's going to need to actually build it. And they actually, it's being helped by a friend, where a friend is getting me a good discount on stuff. But still going to be a little chunk of change here. But that means that the Garden Railroad is finally going to happen. And that means that, there will be some new content coming in the somewhat immediate future of model train building and operations. So that is coming soon to a railroad near you. So, and a huge thank you to all of you for helping me to get to this point. And that'll be built here. Well, it depends. I have to call in with the credit card, and then once that is done, what the hell am I looking for? There it is. Then some stuff will get to me in like 2 days. Some might be like a week or two. But I'm hoping that we can get probably a good amount of stuff done potentially in August. Maybe some more in,
Yes.
and all that. So
more model choo-choos is yay.
yes. And then oh shit, I'm on the wrong track. Stopping
This stream is already going off the rails.
This stream is off the rails. And then here's a question for all of you. Have you ever heard of a website called eCrater? Midland, I know we've already talked about it.
Yeah,
but
has anyone in chat heard of this website?
So, your boy Angry. I think everyone knows by this point the K28 that I ordered was either lost, broken, or sold to another person before I actually accepted the package. So the K28 is no more. The K28 is dead. And I was kind of bummed. But, on the one hand, now I'm saving money in other ways, which is then being repurposed to actually build the damn layout. And once the layout's up, then, Angry can be stupid and buy more stuff. But I was looking, and I was just doing a Google search, just kind of like a random, I wonder what other White Pass and Yukon stuff is out there in G-Scale. And turns out that Aristocraft made some really ornate cars. I don't know how many years ago, but enough years ago that, basically it's been long out of print, and they're not very common. And they're a really ornate White Pass and Yukon passenger coach. So I found it on this website called eCrater, and I actually had to do a little research because I wasn't sure if people, if it was actually legitimate or not, or whether it was just kind of a spam website. But, turns out it's legit, and I am buying, I've already spent the money on this new White Pass and Yukon G-Scale coach, and that should be arriving either later this week or early next. So
Nice.
Coming soon.
Speaking of model train purchases, Midland has actually purchased model trains.
Uh-oh.
Midland purchased a Broadway Limited E8 last week, and that arrived on Saturday. And actually, through selling my Walther's E8, I was able to get a matching one. So that one's on its way now, too.
Hey, at least there's one good thing out of this. We don't have any money for drugs or alcohol because it's all spent on model trains.
This is entirely true.
So, yes. But All right,
Also,
so
the freight train is moving.
is the freight train back up and running?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Just so you know, I'm going to direct you into the yard on the outer track
Okay.
because oh shit. That was a little bit harder of a bop that I wanted, but you know what? We'll make it work.
We'll make it work.
Angry was caught monologuing again.
Walker better send the Oompa Loompas. Salvage the cocoa.
All right, we're going to go ahead and move these Conley Creek P1 cars and the Birdstown cars onto these other two tracks, just so that way the interchange is clear. We have another... we have another one, actually, coming... When are we getting the next interchange? In an hour and 30 minutes. So sometime this stream is the next one. But, yeah.
So you're saying we have a long way to go?
We have a little bit of time. But my plan is once I've done switching down here, I think you and I can kind of tag team Birdtown.
Yeah, probably.
So-
That'd probably be best, honestly.
Yeah, considering how many cars there are and where they need to go.
And the fact that Birdtown's insane.
Yeah, Birdtown and the gold mine, I don't know if you saw from the other videos, are actually insane. So, okay, so we're going to get these switched over. I'm probably going to do some touch dropping. And that'll get the pulpwood car set out, because it turns out we need pulpwood for Ela now. So I've got one cut of pulpwood cars that we can take somewhere. So I'm going to go ahead and throw those onto that track.
Seagull, you say that, and I just carefully stare at the camera equipment I have to my right. I have many expensive hobbies. I just have to pick and choose which ones get funding most months.
Yeah. I'm definitely in a similar boat where between my music and trains, there's a lot that could go, which is very dangerous. In fact, I don't know if I've talked about this publicly on stream yet. So I got a kind of disheartening email or phone call, I should say, from my bank last week. Turns out that the account that I had for my orchestra got completely drained to zero and overdrafted. So they sent me one of those threatening letters of put money in it or we'll close your account by this date, which
Oh boy.
I was not anticipating and not necessarily prepared for. So I quickly moved some money around and now it's okay. And all I can say is thank goodness that the music performance season is beginning again in actually it's a month from Saturday is when my performances start back up publicly. So that is going to be very good.
I was about to say, they start soon.
Yeah, my first show is going to be September 7th, which is the first Saturday in September. Basically, if you live anywhere in the greater Pittsburgh, PA region, I will be performing in Connellsville, PA, which some of you are thinking, oh, wait, that's where like 5 railroads ran through. Don't ask me which ones. I've just heard other people tell me that. But the thing that kind of strikes me is that's also the town where a man named Edwin S. Porter, who you're all probably thinking, okay, who the hell's that? I've never heard of this guy. You can thank him for being the first one to actually put a story into a film. So what do I mean by that? I mean that in the very early days of movies, basically movies did not have a plot. They were just like, oh, this is so cool. It's a novelty sort of thing. You know, we'll just kind of do this for giggles and see what we can do with the technology. Well, over time, they realized that movies could tell a story, and Edwin S. Porter was working for Thomas Edison. Yes, that Thomas Edison. And he was the first dude to actually put a story into a motion picture. And it was a film called The Great Train Robbery, which came out in 1903. See, I knew you train people would like this. It has trains in it.
Know thy audience.
Yes. Hey, no, people know me for apparently railroader mods and train stuff and then occasional music stuff. So that is what it is. But this first, Connellsville was where Edwin S. Porter was born and grew up, and the town actually has named a theater, which is from 1915, after him, the Edwin S. Porter Theater. And the town basically last year and this year said, we want to find a way to honor this dude. So they created the Edwin S. Porter Silent Film Festival. So the first film with a story, like an actual narrative, was a train film. Yes, it was Celestial Cruise. So you can thank Thomas Edison and Edwin S. Porter. And on the 7th, my orchestra will be out in Connellsville at the Edwin S. Porter Theater screening The Great Train Robbery with its original 1903 orchestral score. And then also screening 2 other shorts that he did, The Dream of a Rarebit Fiend, which is like a weird movie about basically like a weird dream sequence. And then the first iteration, believe it or not, of The Night Before Christmas. But then after that, there's a brief intermission, and the orchestra will be accompanying a silent film classic from 1925, Harold Lloyd in The Freshman. So if you've ever wondered what silent movies were actually like, you will be able to see firsthand what a silent film experience was. Because most people think it was just like a rinky-tink, out-of-tune piano playing like in the back of a very smoky room. But silent films actually had live orchestras. Oh shit. Apply handbrake. Slow that pitch down. Oh, I did a bit bad. Well, okay.
Oops.
And yeah, I will put I'll put the link to where the website is for it, so you can check it out. So it's officially called the Porter Film Festival, and we're the entertainment. So if you want to see what Angry does in his other life, which is away from trains, but still very much related to trains, that'll be your first experience this fall. And then almost every week for the next, month, I am going to be playing at somewhere in the country. So I'm going to copy that link, see if I can get that here. Copy the link, and then let's drop that into chat. And hopefully that comes through. Nope. What, this is the website? Crap. There it is. So that is the website for tickets. So if you want to see what Angry does, that is the link, and you can learn more about the event. It should be a pretty fun, thing. But other than that, let's see, September 13th, 14th, and 15th. If you live anywhere in Central PA or drivable to Central PA, that is the Central Pennsylvania Ragtime and American Music Festival. That is an event I put on in tandem with the East Broad Top. So if you're looking for an excuse to come ride the EBT, you can come down, ride the train, see the shops, take a trolley ride at the Rock Hill Trolley Museum, and then I will have a whole bunch of Grammy Award-winning musicians also in town who will be doing concerts and lectures and musical performances. We're going to have a night of silent movies outside the EBT's train station. A whole bunch of stuff. And tickets are on sale for that through the East Broadtops website, so you can go check that out. So that'll be the next thing. And then literally a few days later, on the 20th of September, if you live anywhere near Detroit or Ann Arbor, I will be performing at the Michigan Theater in Ann Arbor, playing again to Harold Lloyd's The Freshman with its original 1925 score. So that'll be fun.
Now, is that one just you, or is it your whole orchestra?
Nope, it's the whole orchestra. We're going to Michigan for a one show only sort of thing. So that'll be fun. And then the next week we're down in North Carolina. And if you want to see the full list of dates, that is the website. I'm going to update that so it actually links to something. Let me delete that and redo it.
That would be mildly helpful. Also, the cars have been put in the small yard where both my engine and the switcher can deal with them.
Okay. All right, so that link that is now in the chat has all of my performance dates coming up. So if you're looking to come out and see Angry perform music, that is the link to get all the updates. So there you go. And that'll also link to all the websites so that way you can get tickets for any and all of those events. So, okay, if you're there, I'm going to quickly stop my locomotive. It does have more switching to do down here at East Whittier, but I want to get to Birdtown because we have a lot of cars to deal with.
Yes.
So we're going to go ahead.
Where I did send the passenger train back.
Perfect. It's already lined, I believe, so you're good. Lined and stopped. Okay. And, hey, is your orchestra your orchestra? Yes, I have an orchestra. I have my own 12-piece orchestra that plays music of the early 1900s and also accompanies silent movies. It's not a group I play in. It is literally my own group. So yeah. All right, so we're going to start switching out some stuff here. I've got the number one for the Birdtown Industries, the Sir Chuck Norris, is named by, I believe, Urban Rally Racer. So I'm going to grab a cut of cars, and then I would recommend... Well, here's the thing. Do you want the switcher engine here, or do you want the 280 that's up at the top of the hill?
I'm kind of in the 280 already, so...
On the small one or the big one?
The big one.
Okay.
Is there a small one?
There's a small one at the top of the hill.
At the top of the hill. Oh, up in the... Okay, I see where. Given that hill, I don't know... Well, obviously I'm going to have to drag the cars into the main yard here, I think. Like, what cars are going up there?
So here's what I recommend. I just take a cut and you take a cut, and then we'll deal with it as we go.
Yeah, we can do that.
So I'll grab one cut, and then once you are out of the way, then I will shove east onto the main line, and then I'm going to start making deliveries, and then we'll switch around from there.
Okay.
It's going to be a nice balancing act.
It's going to be a very nice balancing act.
Come on, you can do it, little train.
Is the SW having issues?
It's only 1,500 tons in this cut. So, yes. Let's go.
Are we going to need a GP38 for down here?
Hope not. But, we'll find out. Okay. So grain unload. I've got a lot of grain to unload here, so hopefully this will go well. Or no, I've only got like one. Oh, I have to go like everywhere. Okay.
Yeah.
This was
I think
not
both
blocked
cuts
well.
Have I think both cuts have to kind of go everywhere.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a lot of hops unloading.
So that's going to go up to the top of the hill, which either means you have to
Okay.
shove back to the Y and then go, or
Just pull forward and shove up.
yeah. Yeah, this is blocked really weird.
Yeah. And the problem is, I think the reason it wasn't able to block super
I think there were
well is-
cars in the way when it came in.
Yeah.
So-
And there's also just it's all labeled the same label, so like it all has the same label color.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, it's all for Ella, and it's like, yes, but no.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna pull forward and just shove up and deal with the top of the hill first.
Okay. That works, and then we can probably pass in the wind. Haha, passing wind.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Oh god.
God, this is one
Angry,
heavy
I will
train.
be back momentarily.
Uh-oh. Now it's just us. Just me and you. Yes, you, the people watching the stream. So, while Midland's away, I just want to say a very heartfelt thank you to everyone who not only is watching the streams, but also those who have been supporting as a channel member or, helping out with super chats and all of that. It does make a huge difference, and I sincerely do appreciate it. If you're not already a channel member and you want to, please go and check it out. We added a whole bunch of emojis and stuff lately. We also have, with certain channel members, have different early access to videos and other cool stuff too. So if you want to check it out, please consider doing so. Otherwise, just a huge thank you to everyone who is always hanging out with us. The people like Nasu and DRP and Nick Stowell and JSJ and Shea Burton and all of those peoples. They're cool. They're very cool people. And if I didn't say your name, it's not because I don't love you. It's because there's so many of you that it's
There's
hard
all
to
of you.
track all of them.
There's literally all of the people. Just all of the people.
Yep. All right, so the grain. Oh my god, I need to pull back the whole train. Damn it.
Wait, none of this is for up the hill.
The iron
all
mine
for
loading and
down here.
unloading? Oh, well.
Ben Dorsey Brewery Power Plant. So literally none of this was for up the hill. Okay.
Your mom's from up the
That's
hill.
something at least. That's something at least.
And DRP, you are saying also the important thing. Please remember to like the video if you would enjoy it. It also does help with the YouTube algorithm, and I'm still trying to figure out that damn thing. But I will say lately, people have been finding the videos. They've actually been finding it probably because of all the modded Railroader stuff. People seem to really like that. And just for y'all's knowledge, I know some of you have been saying, hey, you've been having trouble either updating mods or adding mods, or you just don't know where to get them or how to do that. We do have a mod pack update that's probably going to be pushed out tonight or tomorrow, and that is going to include a README that tells you exactly how to install mods. Not just from the Angry Ragtimer mod pack, but also from other places. So thank you in advance to Flanagan, who is not here but probably watching, who put together the README for that. Flanagan's put in a lot of work, and he's also our main person who has been finding a lot of these mods that we've been adding in, so we can blame Birdtown on him.
The main purveyor of the mod madness.
Yes. Okay, so how do I want to do this? The cocoa powder is over there. Iron ore loading's up there. Wow, I literally just have to cut and shove. I think that's how it's gonna have to be.
I at the very least have to run around this cut of cars and do something. So we'll figure this out.
Oh, wait, no, I probably should just shove these down and just sort them. And Bandon, hello, members for 4 months. This is a massive industry. Yes, it is. And they do add a lot of life to the game.
Yeah, to be quite frank, we were getting a little bored of Railroader. Not like super, but like kinda. And then the mods just like revitalized the game.
Oh, crap. Well, I guess I have to manually shove because it is not going to let me sort at this speed. This is going to be annoying. I thought I could just Dutch drop a lot of these cars.
Speed.
Well, I can't with this freaking heavy train. Yes, I could have sorted the whole train. I was going to do that in the process of Dutch dropping, but apparently I'm not cool enough to do that. So we're going to do this live. So
We're doing it live.
So this is just going to be annoying. This is essentially what it comes down to. Is we're heading slightly uphill. Everything is against us. So we're going to get these. Oh, you got to be freaking kidding me!
Did you send them to the wrong spot?
I did. I thought it was. Oh.
Welcome to Birdtown, folks.
Yes, welcome to Birdtown, where there's nothing but pain and suffering. This is indeed the Suffering Southern Railroad. Therefore, it lives true to its name. Well, maybe the sorting. Well, I guess kicking cars in this case. And Mean Metal Mike, I have no idea why you would ask that, but also I read that instead of a marine boiler, I read it as marinara boiler.
Marinara boiler?
And that is how tired I am right now. So
I'm assuming you require marinara sauce.
I require something.
Also, I see Shay Burton's in chat.
Yes, hello Shay. I mean, I don't know if I actually need a GP38 because this little engine is struggling right now. This little engine is really struggling with this cut. Granted, I know people are already saying in the chat, well, you know, you could have sorted it before you started doing that. Yes, I could have.
Is there really any way to sort this?
I guess if you had that yard over there, you could start doing stuff like that.
But I'm like looking at where the industries are, and there's like no logical way to sort this.
Yeah, there's a weird. And Slider69, enjoying the new mod videos. Might have to grab some. Yes, as I said, the mod pack is going to be updated. In the near future.
Very near future.
So in the imminently in the future. So. If you like the mods that we've been using, you too can have access to them. And as I said, a huge thank you to the one and only Flanagan, who is monitoring everything in chat, who did a lot of work on both acquiring the mods, researching them, and then ultimately he has written the README of how you will actually install it. Because I'm not going to lie, I got frustrated trying to make a video on how to install all of it because it's a lot to remember. So
it is a lot to remember.
You know, so thank you, Flanagan, for doing that. Yes, the marinara boiler requires cheese sticks for fuel. Ha 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 ha.
Yes. All right. Bendorsey Brewery Power Plant coal unloading. Yes, right over there. Okay.
Yes, okay.
I'm making a reverse movement in order to somewhat accomplish something.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what yet.
Okay, that actually worked. I forgot that I didn't put a handbrake on one of those cars, which started rolling the other way.
Oh. Oops. I will say this brewery, I'm having trouble with
Brewery.
today. Brewery, has like a weird name.
Well, blame Latham, or no, not Latham. I forget who made the Birdtown mod.
Somebody did.
Whoever made the Birdtown mod, I can't remember off the top of my head. But yes, they came up with names.
Brewery. I can't believe I'm having trouble with that word today.
Does that mean G Fuel and power ads are in the water?
Maybe.
Yes. Just roll with it.
Just roll with it.
Okay, well, actually, now I'm getting some momentum to this train. So I am going to try to sort this as I go.
That may or may not be a good thing.
Well, it's allowing me to actually kick cars.
Well, that's good.
Ah, it was Rex. Thank you, Flanagan.
Rex. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to sort this, and I was actually just reminded by somebody, not on stream, but on Facebook, of an incident that happened over the weekend, which was actually quite sad, but I don't want to say necessarily has a happy ending, but this is a crazy enough story, and it's public now, so I can talk about it. One of the conductors on the Broad Top was seriously injured this past weekend when a drunk driver drove into the side of his home. And when I mean the side of his home, I mean literally like crashed through the wall. And basically this driver just, was intoxicated, drove through the wall, and then fled on foot. And the Broad Top conductor, he's in the hospital now. He's doing okay, but it was a very scary situation. I actually went and visited him a few days ago, and he's doing okay. Like he's bruised, but he's not, considering what could be the alternate, he is doing well. So, certainly a situation that none of us ever want to have happen, and I'm very thankful for the people who were able to respond and help out initially. But yeah. Okay. So yeah, my weekend's been stressful, and then yesterday, I don't know, I just had a moment where I was just really down and out. I've had some moments where I was very down, and some decision making had to be made. So that is why I did not stream over the weekend. So thank you for your patience and understanding with that. But now I'm back. Whether you like it or not, I'm back. And yes, they did find the guy. And he's been arrested. So justice will be able to, thankfully in this case, prevail. So.
Very grateful that the conductor's okay.
Yes.
Given the circumstances.
Mean Metal Mike, I'm going to put you in timeout for that question. As you've heard from me before multiple times, I am not an official source of information from the Broad Top. I will never give you an update on Steam. All updates on Steam will come directly from the railroad. Do not ask me if it's going to be updated or not, or when it's coming out. I am not the person to ask for that. Any updates about any Steam stuff at the East Broad Top will come from their website and social media channels. But the only thing I will say is look how the calendar is listed in their ticketing system, and you can find answers to what you're looking for.
And if you ask me, I will refer you to Angry's answer just now.
Yes. But, yes. Our crews are making steady progress. That's all I will say. And thankfully, we got the right crew for the job.
Yeah,
so
I will always commend the mechanical crew. They are wonderful at what they do.
I will also say the folks at the Broad Top are also aware of my streaming activities, So if you think that, oh, well, they don't pay attention to what I do on here. No, they do. So I will not say anything that is not approved by them to share. So that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right. All right.
I'm slowly making progress in switching out these cars.
So am I.
Is this all? Where is this all going? Where is this going? Where? Why? Where and why?
Did
and
they check
how?
the drum steam? Look, they pay attention, but they don't pay attention. Like they're not on every stream.
Did I go down the wrong track?
John wrote, if I build a 3-foot gauge
Oh.
pump card, can I come play with it at the EBT? We won't put you on the main line, but maybe if it works, like join Narcoa, because Narcoa comes down and does stuff at the EBT once or twice a year. Like that's my answer. I'm not the one who would give permission for that. So. That said, I have taken the pump car out for a spin once or twice down the track at the EBT. So, in case you're wondering what we do for fun, we sometimes will do that. It's actually really good exercise too. I need to do it again.
It's a real good workout.
Yeah. I do not have muscles, but I do have painful arms whenever I do that.
There's a reason they start putting motors on them and calling them speeders.
Yes. I would much rather run a speeder though than a hand car. I will say that. And I'm hoping, I actually talked with one of the engineers of the Broad Top who's been there forever and I have great respect for, and I just asked him because he's like the mechanical whiz, like, hey, at some point could you show me how to properly operate them and do stuff. So one day we will have one day he's hoping, like, if he's not worn out after work and it's a good day, he's like, yeah, we'll do it. So that'll be fun. Yes, the hand card does indeed help you build muscle. It also helps you get pain because it is very much of a workout. I say this because earlier this year, Midland here helped at an event that the EBT does. So for those who don't know, there's some track that is currently out of service on the Rod Drops right away, and part of it goes through the town of Three Springs, and Three Springs is the next big town along the EBT right away. It's going to take some time before a train's actually rolling through there, but in the meanwhile, they've cleared track just enough that you could bring a speeder or hand car down, and for a brief section of track, maybe like 1,000 feet, 800 feet, you can actually run a speeder or a hand car on it. So for the past 2 years now, 3 years, something like that, people from the Broad Top have brought a speeder and hand car down for the annual Three Springs Carnival and been able to offer free rides as a thank you to the community for working with us as we hopefully expand track down to there, and then also just as a fun thing to do. And this year, I had the great honor and privilege to be trained in a very basic manner, but trained at least how to operate the speeder. Yes, Bandon, you were there. You've seen that bit of track. And also another person who sometimes we hang out with, his name is Bupkis, also has seen that bit of track and at least done the hand car on it. So
He's done the speeder too.
He's done the speeder too. But I had the honor of operating the speeder at last year's carnival. And then Midland, I don't want to say was more or less drafted into doing the hand car, but basically the volunteer force that we thought would be there didn't quite show up until later. So it was literally myself, the general manager of the railroad, and Midland. And I had asked the general manager earlier in the week of, hey, who's going to be down there? And he said, well, because I said I would love to learn how to operate a speeder one day. He's like, I'll teach you. I'll show you how to do it. So then for about half of the event, I was actually the one doing the speeder operations. And then he did the other half, and then Midland got roped into doing the handcar. So, yes. And Mean Metal Mike, that is an incorrect statement. The East Broad Top did have standard gauge, but it was not the Huntington and Broad Top. The Huntington and Broad Top, which is the H&BT reference, was a completely separate organization that ran from Huntington down the west side of Broad Top Mountain through what is today's Racetown Lake, and then hit the Broad Top Coalfields on the west side at Broad Top City and a few other places. That was not the East Broad Top. They had zero control over that operation. What you're probably assuming or thinking of is the EBT did have track in Mount Union, which was the northern terminus of the railroad. And in Mount Union, they had 2 standard gauge switchers that were able to actually switch out standard gauge cars, and they had dual pockets, so it could do standard or narrow gauge cars. And they did own very few, and by very few I mean like 2 standard gauge cars. But they were only used for like dump service for some of the industries that were right there. But that was the only standard gauge the EBT had. Now the EBT was known for its process that has been actually somewhat recreated recently. So there was a thing up in Mount Union called the timber transfer. And the timber transfer was a large crane built by the railroad initially to help with a logging operation that was done by the McKelvey brothers down near Rock Hill Furnace. And down at Rock Hill Furnace, the McKelvey brothers logging company had a logging line that went basically behind where the furnace was, up into the hills, and they ran for miles in many directions to get logs, and then they interchanged with the EBT in Rock Hill, and then the EBT took stuff up to Mount Union, where they had this building that the crane that was renamed the timber transfer, and the timber transfer then lifted the logs out of narrow gauge cars and onto standard gauge ones. So then the logs could go wherever. The PRR actually had a tie treatment plant in Mount Union, so some of them went there, some of them went to other timber industries along the line, or not along the line, along their line, I should say, the PRR's line. So that was a thing. Okay. So, by the way, I'm going to hog the main out here real quick.
Oh, you're fine. I'm nowhere near you.
Okay. But after
the
the logging operation ended in the late 20s, the EBT still had this crane. And so the management realized that the biggest thing holding back the railroad was the fact that they were, says the East Broad Top was narrow gauge and the PRR standard gauge. There was really no way to easily interchange with them because you had to either take everything out of narrow gauge and put it in standard gauge or transload it. So, it was, kind of a problem. So what the East Broad Top did is they repurposed this timber transfer to lift up standard gauge cars. They had a way to roll the wheels out from underneath it, and then they would just put narrow gauge wheel sets underneath, and then they would be able to lower them down on the narrow gauge trucks, use a coupler adapter, and then voila, the narrow gauge, newly re-gauged cars could roll down the East Broad Top's tracks. And some of the cars did go as far as Robertsdale. Some couldn't get through the height limit of the tunnels or the width of the tunnels, depending on how the car was built. But let's see. And, so they did repurpose that. So that was really the only standard gauge stuff the EBT did, was the interchanging at Mount Union, the coal plant that they had, and then that. And JSJ, thank you for the $2. Man, F driving through Chicago. As someone who drove through Chicago in March, I can relate to that. I hope your trip is going well.
Relatable comment. And circling back slightly, I wouldn't say I was drafted. I was very kindly asked.
No, you were drafted. You don't deny that.
May or may not be correct.
Yes. And also a huge thank you to, real quick, everyone who's been liking the video and watching. This is actually my highest viewed stream at this point, I think.
Holy cow, you have 55 people
I
here?
got 55 people hanging out, so thank you to everyone
Holy cow.
who's here. If you wouldn't mind, I hate to do this. I know it's the thing that YouTubers all love and hate to do. If you wouldn't mind liking the video and share it with people in your various Discords or wherever else you hang out.
Where appropriate.
Wherever appropriate. Don't do anything that'll get you in trouble. But if you do want to spread the love and spread the word, we'd really appreciate that. So, if you're willing to do that, thank you. And a huge thank you to everyone watching, because I don't want to say I'm like a burgeoning YouTuber, because that's not the right word, but certainly I am not a big I'm not a big boy. Hashtag no big boy. But thank you to all of you for watching. And damn it, my engine's going the wrong way. It actually went some distance going the wrong way. Damn it. Okay. So.
Yeah,
So. All right. I'm going to kick this car. No, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to do this at a nice, gentle speed and get it where it needs to go.
I like how you're doing this at a nice, gentle speed, and I'm doing something that's probably incredibly stupid.
Probably illegal.
Probably illegal.
Yes. As all good things are done.
Reverse Dutch dropping?
Yes.
Yeah. Because
and ZBK, no railroad, no big boy and railroader. Limes to you.
No.
Oh, son of a bitch! No, that's where. Okay. So
you got him saying no big boy.
No, not that. It's where I thought the grain. So I put grain to unload, and then there's a grain loading track, and that's where I got it switched initially.
Oh, I almost did the same thing too.
And Celestial Caboose, a member for 1 month. He's not a big boy. He's not a Yellowstone either. Well, thank you. I am just a block of curdled cheese.
We are but humble small YouTubers
who play trains.
We
play trains here, sir.
We serve trains here, sir.
I mean, I guess you could qualify me as an Allegheny. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, spicy.
I may or may not have gone into that a little fast.
Oh, did you have to slam on the brakes a little bit?
A little bit. I was Dutch drop or kicking and doing a poor job at it. Let's put it like that.
Where the heck is beer loading?
Beer?
Beer. Oh, it's there. Well, time for more reverse Dutch dropping. This will go well.
And for those who are commenting about supermarkets, we will have a supermarket stream probably next weekend. I do want to go in and clean up a bit in there. So maybe me and the Fuzzies or something will go through at some point and try to sell through some of that cabbage, because holy hell, we have a lot of cabbage. So before y'all are, decide to do the funny and support me again with all of the freaking cabbage donations, we're gonna try to clean up what we had before first. So, but it is coming. I know you all love that. Yeah, cabbages love cabbage's life. Someone actually quoted in the in my Discord earlier, they're like, "Why isn't there a cabbage emoji?" And I think we have to make one now.
Well, if Flanagan gave me transparent PNGs of the things he posted, I could make that happen.
It's actually really easy. I can do them on Canva. That's where I do all of the
All the other emojis.
Yeah. Okay, so where's the chocolate?
Chocolate.
Where's the chocolate? Birdstown Chocolate Factory is at the top of the hill. Okay.
No matter how far, you're never far from a Hershey's bar.
And then, okay, the slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse.
Where's the
This
slaughterhouse?
escalated quickly.
Okay, so the slaughterhouse is down here. So what I might do, I might leave the slaughterhouse for last. JSJ, no. Cabbages love cabbages life. We know. We know.
Also, Mean Metal Mike, that is a completely and utterly false statement. It should be very incredibly clear where my allegiances lie.
And for those of you who are like, Angry is a PRRD 16440. I don't know really anything PRR wise. I just know it was a train and it ran places.
Yeah.
So
it's a train. It does the thing. It does choo-choo.
yes. So yeah, if you're trying to be like ha 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 ha, ha then yeah. Okay, I'm gonna head up the hill to the I was supposed to say the cabbage mine. Jesus.
Cabbage mine.
We're just gonna take these with us.
Here.
So all right, so I'm gonna be coming through. And how's the best way to get over here? I'm just gonna go this way. All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to go backing through, and I'm gonna have to shove all the way over and through to head up the Y. So, are you still at the top of the hill, or are you down here still?
I've never gone up the hill.
Okay, I'm
all
going
my
up.
cars are down here.
Okay, well, what that means is I'm also gonna send the passenger train out.
Have
'Cause
fun.
passengers are fun and they make me money. Yes, it said like a true. Yes, we're going to the cabbage mines. God, I imagine if I ever got merch, which people have always joked about, we need to still have the banana train plushie, and we need to have this. Like, I don't know if I'll have merch any day, but that would be funny to have on a T-shirt, just like the Cabbage Mafia or the Cactus Mafia.
Cabbage Mafia. If your membership tiers ever get renamed Cabbage Mafia,
I mean, we might need to rename the Crispy Bacon tier. We might just call that the Cabbage Mafia.
there we go.
And we actually haven't really done anything with the Lime Train in so long. You know, so maybe we just call that one, like... I almost want to, like, say, like, maybe rename the first one to something else, and then we have the Cabbage Mafia and the Cactus... I don't know. Comment down below what you would like to see, because I am blanking, but I think it might be fun. God, you have to put a cabbage mine on your layout. I'm glad. I'm glad we've all inspired each other by, oh, let's put a cabbage mine on the layout. Ho, ho, ho. Angry funny.
Yes.
That's how it feels sometimes. Like, I feel like an absolute idiot when I say some stuff. But, you know, I'm here for your entertainment and my loss of sanity.
You're providing entertainment. Also, hi, all of Angry's cars.
Oh, are you seeing my train that's going by?
Yes.
So there's a few cars that are here for the slaughterhouse that I actually may leave down here.
Okay.
If
I'm
you
currently
might
waiting for these to like go to a place so they can load. And I don't
Okay.
think I kicked them.
I'm
far as I
going to
needed
kick
to.
some cars into the yard here for you.
For me,
Yeah.
I still have 5 cars to deal with.
Well, then you're going to have 3 more.
Oh
No.
God.
Losing sanity first requires it. Well, see, you've made a correct statement there. That assumes
Sanity?
what I was
What's
saying in the first place. But the joke's on you. I have no soul. I'm not the Markiplier level of autism. I don't know if I should be honored by that or confused.
I would say confused.
I love Markiplier stuff. Markiplier is great. But the Markiplier level of autism, that's a Richter scale I never knew existed, and I'm kind of afraid. Okay. All right, I'm dropping off 2 cars for you.
2 cars. You said it was 3.
I lied. I lessened the amount
Okay.
of cars for you. Be happy.
Sounds good. I'm giving these cars a boost.
Also, I love how our livestock cars are box cars with no, like,
Oh, because we don't have actual cattle cars.
and CVK, are you Skibbity or Sigma? I don't know what that means.
What does this mean?
I'm just very confused.
The Midland is equally confused.
Yes. And JSJ, safe travels. We will see you soon. Fun fact, JSJ is actually coming over to the Broad Top to take a train ride, and we will actually meet in person. So, I'm not purposely saying that to like encourage all of you to come to the East Broad Top. You know, if you go to the East Broad Top, chances I will be there working no matter what day it is. However, I will say that if you are looking at a fun activity, come ride the train. The train is fun. Train is love. Train is life. And, you know, we can say hi, you know. But don't expect me to drop everything that I'm doing to hang out with you either during, before, or after a day at the railroad, because I do actually have a life.
And a job.
And a job. And I don't want the job to be overtaken by, oh, Angry's people are here again. They tolerate me well. I kind of need this job right now. And are we using the SW1 as a local? We're kind of using it as both a shunter and a... yeah, it's more of just like the local switcher more than anything. Let me get this pasture train finally running.
Playing again with hashtag we need stock cars.
Yeah, I think we do honestly need a GP38 for
down here.
For down there, just to switch it.
All right, I'm heading across the river.
Because I'm actually nervous about all the weight that I'm trying to take up to the top of this hill. For those who watched the video earlier today of the CNIM 440, I had almost a little over like 1,500 tons, and that thing stalled very quick. And I've got a locomotive that is struggling with this, and I'm nervous if I'm actually going to make it up the hill. So
are you going to require assistance?
We'll find out here momentarily.
Because if so, I can at least hop up and get that.
Well, I've got a locomotive at the top of the hill that I can run down and act as a puller if I need to. In fact, the original way this line was going to work was the Birdstown local, if you will, was going to be run by number 1, and then at the top of the hill we have the C25, the 280, that would come down and grab the stuff at the top of the hill. But I guess we're not quite following that. What about a GP9? A GP9 would be great. Honestly, a GP9 or a GP38 would be really good for just down here with the amount of switching that's going on and the weight of the cars that we have, because holy moly, guacamole. And CNIM, how did I oof that engine? I honestly don't know.
It just happened.
So, yeah, it just kind of happened, and I'm glad I was recording, because then obviously all of you got to watch that. What I think happened is something glitched. Like, you could hear the slack action going partway through. Oh, I'm probably going to need a puller, but I'll see how far I get, because my speed is dropping.
Drastically.
Yeah. But
I swear, if we need an H6 or something for here.
Yeah, when H6, please. When H6, I
when
need
your
it now.
H6 becomes your yard switcher.
What about an SD45? Shea Burton, I honestly don't know. What would be better as a local? 2 GP9 or 2 GP38?
2 GP38s.
I mean, probably 2 GP38s.
Like, in-game, it doesn't matter, and the 9s would probably do just as good, but, like, if we're talking real life, it'd be the 38s.
Yeah, well, I'm still making it at 9 miles an hour, apparently. I also don't like how Kenosha's just blaring in the background. Oh, hold on. I'm gaining speed. I'm gaining a little bit of speed. We're
Getting
still
somewhere.
going at... I have this thing wide open. And I feel like we're just crawling.
Just like burning out the traction motors.
Well, I'm pretty sure I am. Like, it is almost a guaranteed. Burning out the traction motors. Okay, so we're gonna make it. It's just holy hell, this engine is going to be like dying. In game, yeah, 2 GP38s down here would be really good actually. So maybe one day. All right, the iron ore or the iron mine loading. So let's see, where is that? Oh yeah. So if you haven't noticed, they added a whole bunch of extra scenery and stuff up here at the iron mine. Okay, so that switch is lined, and then we're going to. Yeah, I will say the amount of content that has been made recently for this game is crazy. Like, there's a lot of assets coming in, and it's really nice. So CLB, I don't know what the initials mean or stand for, but that that's been nice to have. There's our little 280, by the way. We are still okay. We're shoving through the last tunnel on the way up to here. And Andrew
I'm not gonna lie
Lucia,
to you.
hello. How steep is that grade exactly? I've heard anywhere from like 3 to 4%. It certainly is steep. And Orange Juice, hello again. Got a question. If we're pulling 1,000 tons up the grade to Birdtown, how much power do I need? Well, let's put it like this. With 892 tons, so let's just round it up, 900 tons. This SW1 is barely doing it. And the SW1 in-game has how much tractive effort? Has 49.5.
Yeah, it's
So,
decently high up there.
so yeah, it would be nice to have either a GP9 or a GP38 or 2. Or just something that has, I would say, more than 50 to 60,000 of tractive effort. I'm not saying run a 210.2 up here. That would be dumb, because the grades are steep and the curves are sharp. But just something that can do oomph.
So you're saying we need a shag?
So, yes, I want a Shay in this game so goddamn badly. Like, that's all I want. I want a Shay for my Garden Railroad, and I want a Shay for my fake train game. So if you're a modeler and you would love to make a Shay, I would love one based off of Western Maryland 6 down at Cass, one of the Cass Shays, like a Pacific Coast, maybe a Willamette, but just a good 3-truck Shay. That's all I want. That's all I want. And me and Metal Mike, be nice to see some Pullman Streamline caster consoles based off the Southern Crescent. So I was actually talking this weekend with one of the dudes or I should say one of the dude's fathers who works as an intern at the railroad, and he apparently found recently a whole like Southern Crescent passenger set in G scale, because it's the same Pacific model that I've been kind of wanting in G scale as well, but I just don't have the money or the ability to find it. I basically have stopped buying G-gauge equipment because if you didn't hear earlier, I finally am like pulling the trigger and actually ordering the stuff that I'm going to need for the Garden Railroad. So the Garden Railroad will probably get built sometime in the next month or two, probably. By the time it gets cold, I will have a Garden Railroad. Is basically how it's going to turn out.
And Angry is aware Midland is easily bribed with free food.
Yes, well, there's several people that have offered to work for some combination of free food and or alcohol. So,
Work party.
yes, Angry's going to have to cook a lot of hot dogs soon.
Yes.
All right. So now, where's the chocolate factory? And I believe I'm going to have to shove in over here for the chocolate
Where
factory.
is Tuskegee?
Takasiji?
Yeah, Tuskegee. Where is it?
Tuskegee? God damn it.
Oh, it's there?
You're talking about the gold mine? Takasiji.
I found it. I found where I need to be.
Yeah, I mean, again, like, as you just saw, I got up here at like 9 miles an hour with this. And most of that weight, holy hell, most of that weight is the goddamn chocolate train. Jesus H. Christ. Okay. So the packed chocolate goes in that track, and then the other two. Okay. I see where I need to go. So we're going to go ahead and just do this. That. And then we're going to go into the chocolate town. Hershey's Chocolate Town. Which, I will also say, I did actually go to Hershey Park last week for a day.
Was this where the great debate of how to enjoy biscuits happened?
Yes. So I did meet up with a mutual friend of the channel. His name is Boo Mario. Boo is a good dude. I actually got my latest graphics card from Boo. So if you think everything looks a little bit better, you could thank Boo Mario for selling me a really nice graphic card at a really good price. But anyways, went to Hershey Park and enjoyed a good day at the water park. And we actually had a moment where we almost tipped over in one of the water slides. So it was actually really funny. So I think I could say this and I won't get in trouble. And if not, he'll find me and hunt me down. But, you know, Boo Mario is a bigger man. And I need to lose some weight. So our combined weight together was probably over the weight limit for one of the slides. But, you know us, we're young, we're dumb, we're ready to go. Just said, we're doing this. And we went down, not the one that's Vortex, Midland, the other one that also is like the 2-person tube.
Yeah.
And that was almost the death of us because there are some tight turns in that water slide. And our combined weight had us not quite at a 90-degree angle, but
Close.
rapidly approaching to the point that we actually had like an adrenaline rush and we're like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. You know, that sort of thing.
Try and slow down.
Yeah. We were like, oh God, we're going to die. Like, it got to that point. So yeah. That was fun. But that was like the only water slide we did for the day. We're like, no, we're good. We're just gonna stick with the water coaster and the lazy river and just hang out and eat some food and you know. And then that also then led us to going to Red Lobster for dinner, where I definitely overindulged. But had snow crab legs for the first time. That was fun. But that then brought up the conversation of what was better, Cheddar Bay biscuits or Orange Garden breadsticks. And the answer by a mile was Cheddar Bay biscuits. However, Boo said something that it shook me to the core. That was basically, you know, oh, well, the best way to enjoy Cheddar Bay biscuits is by dropping them in ranch. And I said, you are a madman because the best way to enjoy
I thought it was honey
plain.
mustard is he was trying to convince
Oh,
you.
honey mustard, yeah. So, yep. And just so you know, you will also have a modded Railroader stream tomorrow. I think everyone's heard of... Well, everyone's heard of Flanagan at this point. If you don't know who Flanagan is, you're
You've
weird.
not been watching the channel.
Yes, you've not been watching the channel long enough. But basically, Flanagan has his own railroad, which is heavily influenced by Norfolk and Western. The Alarka and East Whittier? The railroad only runs from Alarka to East Whittier. And
Or it's the Andrews and East Whittier or something like that.
Something like that. But basically, it focuses on the west end of the railroad and a lot of coal. And it does feature some private mods, so we're not going to share the mod pack for that save. But it is something that we'll have as an opportunity for people to watch in the future, or watch for now, and then if those mods get released publicly, then we can do that. All right, so I've got all my deliveries done. So I'm
need
gonna
to get the grain and then find the 2 cars you left for me somewhere.
Yep. So I will. I might actually get to those by the time you're done. So I'm gonna head down the mountain.
I need to head to Tuskegee Grain unload.
Tuckasegee. I'm gonna be that asshole.
I've always heard it called Tuskegee.
I always heard it's Tuckasegee. Tuckasegee.
I've always heard Tuskegee.
Well, there's 2 different ones. There's Tuskegee, which is like Tuskegee Airmen, and then there's a Tuckasegee, which is the, like, I guess, Indian or a Native American name for one of the areas.
Maybe, yeah.
And for those who are asking what rides I rode at Hershey Park this last round, I didn't really ride any roller coasters. I wish I did, but I wanted to hang out with my friend. And so we just did what we wanted to do. So we did end up, like, we did the Drag Ultra Railroad, we did the monorail, did a few other flat rides.
Did you foam the Drag Ultra Railroad like we did last time?
No, we did not.
Okay, that's actually probably for the best.
And for those who are asking about how I thought of the layout of the Drag Ultra Railroad, it's short. It's fine, you know.
Yeah.
It's, you know, is it the best, theme park railroad? No. Not by a long shot. I know people swear that Knoebels is pretty good, but I have yet to go to Knoebels, so you can judge me in there.
But I feel like the Drag Ultra would be better if it was actually, like, integrated into park transportation.
Yeah. Like, say what you want about Disney, but
yeah.
But their theme park railroad is top notch.
And that can be said of both of them. Like, both of them are good.
Yeah, Disneyland and World, and frankly most of the parks, because I think all of them have a railroad.
A train of some kind.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, slow down.
Oh.
Slow down. I didn't pay
Great.
attention for a moment. 35 miles an
Great.
hour going downhill here is not a good idea.
So I'm guessing I should, like, try and get out of your way.
No, I'm a light engine, so I can...
Oh, you're
I
light
can go...
engine.
Yeah, so you are going somewhere. Where are you going?
To Grain.
Which track is that?
Grain.
Tuckasegee?
Yeah.
Oh, the Grain is where I was. On the main.
Yeah.
So do you need to come out where I am, or do you...
I don't know.
Just want to switch. So you have to run around your locomotive to do that.
Oh, it's there.
Yes, Toltree. Toltree. Hello, Toltree. I have never been to Knoebels. Toltree, if you would like to fix this, we can discuss. We can find a day. The group can go.
Yeah, we will find a day to make that work.
Yeah. Let me know where I need to go, because I can either run past you on that switch that's right behind you, or you can just do the crossovers. And
I'm gonna do something. I don't know quite what yet.
okay, well, I'm gonna come in behind you and grab those cars. So
That's fine.
just
You're
don't
more than welcome
back
to do
up
that.
past that switch.
We're all good. We're all good.
I thought you were Midland, not all good.
I am in fact Midland. However, in this instance, I'm actually about to become Evil Knievel.
Oh,
Yep, I'm doing something stupid.
interesting.
I'm about to do something stupid, and hopefully it works.
Cool. I was gonna say something, and now I completely blanked.
Involving not going to Knoebels?
No, I will gladly go to Knoebels. The sad thing is my schedule has very limited availability to
has rapidly filled up.
Yep.
Angry, I will warn you, I am doing something stupid, and me doing something stupid may rapidly and in aggressive fashion affect you.
Cool.
Depending on how the timing of this goes. Okay, dump that. Press that.
And Kitty R, hello.
Okay. The stupid thing worked. I don't need no stinking runaround track. I'll make my own.
Wow, Kitty R, so we said Knobles and you've been summoned. It's either that or Atlantics, apparently.
Angry, are you seeing the aftermath of what
I'm seeing what you did. I see you kicking cars and...
Can you see why I said this might involve
Yes.
you in a very rapid and aggressive manner?
It involves me in an aggressive manner? What are you doing to me?
No, I said it might involve you in a rapid and aggressive manner.
Oh.
Now I need to chase these cars. Whee!
Yeah.
This can only end well.
Alrighty.
I'm sure coupling into them at 30 will go fine, right?
Well, I have to step away for a quick second, so we're going to follow you while you do your magic.
Oh,
so
God.
I'll be right back.
The pressure. The pressure. All right. Passenger train. Passenger train. Get the fuck out of my way. We'll ignore that little mistake. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're going to make this work. Everything's fine. Last time I was at Dutch Wonderland, it was during Christmas time, and they had a steam locomotive running it. Oh, Jonathan Coleman, it's been a while since I've been to Dutch Wonderland. It's actually been a long while since I've been to Dutch Wonderland. But when I was there, it wasn't actually a steam locomotive. It had a diesel generator in the tender. I don't know if that's changed. I do remember the ride though. Again, this was probably about 20 years ago at this point. I do remember the monorail. The monorail was nice. Thank you, Siegel. Gilsonite Road, welcome. This is Midland filling in for Angry rather briefly. So we're going to do some switching. And hope that we're lined appropriately, which it appears we are. Alrighty. We'll get this all cleaned up. Brakes. I'll be nice. I'll be nice. Actually, I can solve this problem easily. I'm getting stuck in the car. Why is it rolling this way? Why is it rolling this way? Go the other way. No. Evidently, I require some assistance in the form of mechanical advantage. Oh, God damn it. Well, clean this up. Everything will be fine.
Hi, I'm back.
Nothing
So,
happened. Everything's fine.
so you know how I was talking about how the Garden Railroad is going to happen soon?
Yeah.
When I stepped away, it was originally just to use the restroom,
Yeah.
but then Home Depot called.
Oh.
The payment has been made.
Oh, boy.
So,
Oh, boy.
for those who wanted to see the model railroad happen, get out your gifts because it's happening.
It's happening.
Wait,
And
everyone's
we'll-
saying
we'll-
bad timing Midland, and what the hell did I miss?
Don't worry about it. Everything's fine.
What did I miss? Chat, tell me what happened.
Everything's fine.
Hold on. People are talking about Dutch Wonderland. Looks like no one has put anything in the dirt yet. And Gilsonite Road, hello. Okay. So, thank you, Flanagan. You are the mole I needed. So
Flanagan.
we're going to go ahead and start cutting over some tracks here to get these cars delivered.
Wow. I like how you guys just turn on me.
They love me. What can I say?
I know. It's clear that you're their favorite.
I'm just me. But yes, so the pay down the debt fund is in full effect.
Very
Now I
much
will
so.
say they gave me a hell of a deal. It's good to know people. That's all I will say. But
Well, that's
Um,
good.
But I will repeat, if you like the video or you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. And for those who really love me, please consider becoming a channel member because, oh boy, do I need a little extra income to pay off this. But yes, as of about 5 minutes ago, the planters and all the stuff I'm going to need for the model railroad, including all of the, god damn it, why am I blanking on the name? The stuff that
Conduit?
the conduit, yeah, the conduit's been ordered. So all of that
Are
is
you-
now in effect.
Is there going to be a Home Depot truck at your domicile relatively soon?
In the next few days, yes.
Oh boy.
So, also, Shea Burton, are you still in the chat? Shay, identify yourself if you're still here.
They were here earlier.
They were. Yeah, so Shea Burton and JSJ, partially as a shit post, but partially out of seriously, set up, of all things, a GoFundMe to help with the Model Train Fund. If you do want to contribute directly to the Model Train Fund, there's the link in chat. Because now it is very real.
Your friend Angry requires your assistance.
Now, again, you don't need to support that if you don't want, but I will say that, that'll directly go towards the Model Train Fund, not necessarily for more cars and locomotives, but in this case, actually for all the planters and all that stuff. So if that is something you would like to help, because that'll then help me make content in the model train world of that stuff. If you want to kick a few bucks in, fantastic. If not, don't worry about it. You have your own priorities in life. So just be aware. So livestock unloading is there. So where is the?
Here.
Okay. Yeah. So. All right. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so that's the unloading, and then the loading is there. Okay, got it. Yeah. So again, don't feel obligated, but if you want to contribute to that to help with the Model Train Fund, then cool.
It'll be greatly appreciated.
Yes. Oh boy, that's going to hurt the credit card. That's all I will say. Hey, it looks like some of the stuff at the Ela Bridge site's finally getting used up. It's not ready to go back yet, but the kicker is we're basically currently using East Whittier as our stop to unload everything, or as our interchange. But once we get to Bryson, oh boy, we're going to need a crew of people to work that. So between Flanagan, JSJ, we'll probably get Shay in here if we can. General and a few other people. We're going to be busy. All right, so we have made deliveries to everywhere. And I guess the thing next... I just had a brain fart, so thank you for bearing with me while I literally... So
I'm having one too, so don't worry.
So here's a fun fact. So the new version of Birdtown. So we have the bridge. We have the bridge here. And the bridge is, of course, the obstacle you have to get past. However, the new Birdtown mod just ties in at the other end of the bridge, and you can literally follow the other side of the creek to get over to Birdtown. So when we do start running trains from Bryson, because we're going to move everything to come out of the West Bryson interchange. Maybe we will still use East Whittier for a little bit at least, but it's going to be interesting to see how that all plays out. But yeah. So. Yeah, Shay, we'll figure it out. But yes, thank you for your generosity and thank you for all the fun. So. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to park this switcher back on its usual Heidi track. And then, let's see, Midland is currently heading up. No, you're not up.
I'm parked in the yard. I'm currently doing nothing.
Okay. So what I would recommend is, that little crossover track that's down... Actually, no, we could probably just leave stuff here. Because there is no little, engine facility, unfortunately.
You mean down at the...
No, right here. So we'll just leave it here. So let's go ahead, bring this little train to a stop.
there's a mine.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
So,
nothing really there.
Let's do a quick check to see if there's any cars. I'm not worried about like if one car at the end of a string needs to go to the interchange.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Hey, Midland.
Yeah.
There. Never mind. I don't think that car would fit. You put some of the grain cars at the wrong spot.
So, okay. I need to explain this. The grain cars, as well as the malt cars, all go to the same place. And unfortunately, those places can only hold about 5 cars in each track.
Okay. Understood. Understood.
Maybe 6 if you push it. So it's one of those, and plus it wasn't really in an optimal location because the tail end was into some other boxcars. So I just made the best with what I could do.
Okay, got it. All right, so let's head back over to Whittier. Let's just fly over to Whittier.
You want me to bring my engine back?
If you want, you can bring the... Yeah, I would say bring your engine back because we don't need it down there. Let's get the passenger train refilling. So we do have to run some logging. We also do have some switching. I would like to do the switching if you're willing to do the logging. Please, Midland. Pretty please.
I can do it, yeah.
With sugar on top and a
I'll do it. Like
little cream fraiche.
Oh jeez. Yeah, no, I'll do it.
Cool.
No big deal.
You can use the logging Mikado, and I will use the logging tank Mikado.
Thank you.
Yes. See, isn't it great when you get to use a Mikado? And hello,
Yes.
train applier.
Midland is very happy when Mikados are involved.
All right. If you want to pass Whittier, can send the passenger train out again.
Sure.
Okay.
I will do stuff to make that happen.
Cool. All right. So right now at the sawmill, me, Metal Mike, one banana split. I actually had one earlier today.
Banana split.
Wait, where the hell's that Mikado? I thought I had a Mikado over here.
Is it up at Connolly?
Or was that a fever dream on the other railroad?
That might have been a fever dream.
Well, there's 260, or you can use the C55.
I'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Let's see, because we have an interchange drop in approximately 6 minutes. Okay, so
soon. So I'm gonna get. Is the passenger train's loaded. So forwards.
oh, there it is. There's where it is. Okay, I found it.
Where is it?
It was down at the sugar mill.
Oh. It was hiding down there?
It was hiding.
Also, is there... Wait, why is there something called... What's the 500? What are you? Why is our caboose there?
Because I had to get it out of the way.
Okay. And the Mikado is there. Okay.
Yes, I am moving the Mikado up a little bit.
Oh, did you put the super short tender on it?
No?
It
Did I?
doesn't look... You might...
Did I do that by accident?
Full-size tender. Okay. I guess I'm just used to the road Mikado? No, this is definitely... This is like the C25 tender.
Oh.
So there's the K35, the K35 full-size tender, and the K35 road Mikado. Okay.
And trainer player, good to know about the issue with the thing. So, thank you for the update. Okay, so we're gonna put that there, and we're gonna have it go up. Stop there.
I'm currently dealing with choo-choos, so I will be there as soon as possible. Also,
Okay.
should I be concerned by the fact that we have a logging tank Mikado numbered 1?
It's from the Greenbrier Cheatin' Elk.
Okay.
It's
Makes
the
sense.
logging company's engine. Now, I will also mention, since we're a little over halfway through the stream, that this is a community save in the sense of if you guys want to see specific locomotives or cars or, little things on here, you can do that if you'd like. Obviously, you were not forced to do that, but people in the past have said, hey, I want you to have a locomotive named after me in the game, and they make a donation through Super Chat. I think it was $25 for an engine. So JSJ got this engine. I know Shea Burton in the past has done that. It's $10 for a car, so let's say you want to have a passenger car named after you. You can do that. So passenger car, box car for parts, cabooses, you name it, pulpwood cars, $10 for that, and then $25 for an engine. We had said $50 for a milestone, but I honestly don't want to use milestones for this one. I'd rather actually work to get stuff, because this, even with just this train from Whittier to Ela, holy hell, there's a lot to deal with. We will if you force us to, but we'd rather not.
Yeah, we'd rather go at our own pace with opening stuff.
Yeah. Well, you know what the sad thing is I'm not going to be able to fit this interchange in before, I can't get these cars to interchange before the one gets there, yeah.
Because you got 2 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. I also don't know how many cars are going to go to that interchange.
Yeah. How big was the one that you...
50-some cars?
So it could be 20, it could be 50.
Yeah. I know Birdtown is not full yet, so that's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah, I think you should be afraid of that.
I'm very afraid. Although sometimes I'm just angry.
At ragtime?
Yep. And DeFrog, I agree. It is a really nice cover of this song.
Is Chattanooga Choo Choo?
No, it is the Heiss's cover of Amazing Grace.
Ah, yes. It is a really good cover of that.
Yeah. Oh, turns out there's 3 cars that we didn't already take to the Iron Mine that are down here at Oh!
21 cars. Okay. Not horrible.
I can live with
Not
21.
horrible. But it didn't say that was getting served again, did it?
No, that's it.
That's it. Okay. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, so let's put it like this. All of these cars are tier 1.
We're going to keep it that way.
And we might keep it that way. We might go up to tier 3 if we have a few more bodies to help on this railroad, but I don't think any further. I think Flanagan's done the research that tier 3 means it's just one set of cars that will be going. And Train Applier, today, if you feel like it, your Mikado will be getting a brand new tender. Well, I sure hope so. Jump scare freight train. Yeah, we just saw the train appear out of nowhere.
Oh. Suddenly, freight train.
Yeah, John Rhodes, I think this is tier 4 of, or this is interchange number 4 for Birdtown.
Oops. Fixing this.
What did you do?
I forgot to normalize the switch in front of Ella Station, and the passenger train decided to go away it shouldn't.
Midland.
At least I caught it.
Yeah. Now, someone before, maybe 10 minutes ago, there were 2 questions that were asked that I've never answered, and I wanted to respond to them quickly. The first one was, what is this little circle or the 2 arrows next to the rail loader sign in here? The answer to that is apparently, according to Flanagan, That is a method of basically updating the graphics or the mod in the sense of like just as a refresh. So let's say you see tracks, but there's no ties underneath it. If you hit that, it's going to try to refresh it where you are, as I understand it, so you actually will have, stuff in there. The second question was, does Angry have a banana split today? The answer is actually yes. There was a banana split consumed on the way back from Altoona. Earlier today, I had to take my car over for some service, and when that happened, I feel so exotic. I had Chipotle for lunch. I have not had Chipotle in like a year, which sounds like, what's wrong with you? Everyone has Chipotle anyways, but it's like, you don't realize where I live, there is no Chipotle.
There is literally none.
So, like Chipotle, like stuff that might be mundane, like, oh, I've gone to, this restaurant. Like I've gone to McDonald's or Burger King or Taco Bell or, Red Lobster or Outback or like insert chain restaurant here. I don't have that where I live. I have to drive at least half an hour to get anywhere near that. So, to put it bluntly, this was like a treat for me because it's like, oh, you finally got it.
Finally.
Yeah.
Now, I do have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer Chipotle or Qdoba?
Chipotle.
I prefer Qdoba personally because they have nachos and Chipotle doesn't. That's like literally the only reason I prefer Qdoba. So it's like not actually the reason.
And hello there, Clear Break. Yeah, for all 63 of you watching, if you are watching and you're enjoying what you're seeing, please consider hitting that like button. As weird as it sounds, the YouTube algorithm is weird, and I'm still trying to figure out how to navigate it. And as stupid as it sounds, the likes do help me get seen by more people and help let other people know what I'm up to. So please hit that if you're willing. It takes just a second of your time, and I sincerely appreciate it. So thank you. So yeah. No, but on the way back from Altoona, because all I've had today was a protein shake and that, there is an ice cream place called the Meadows. That's a chain here in Central PA. And there was one on the way back, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to have dinner tonight. I'm just going to have ice cream. And so I got a banana split. And pancakes for Mayor. Moe's is greater than Qdoba, which is greater than Chipotle. Well, I will agree with that, pancakes. Also, we're hiding in the spot where pancakes can't find us.
I think pancakes might be busy.
Pancakes is usually busy. Pancakes is pancakes, but pancakes, you are the man. I miss seeing you. I'm sorry I haven't really popped in any of the chats you've been in, but Pancakes is bae. Also, Pancakes is the creator of the open air car mod. So if you've been on Nexus Mods and seen anything made by Pancakes from here, I believe he's made a few British Locomotive like whistle packs, and then the open air passenger car mod. So please go and both get those mods, and if Pancakes has a donation link on his page, toss a couple of bucks his way. He's an awesome dude. And
support
I had the great
pancakes.
Yeah,
They're
support the
wonderful.
pancakes. So French toaster pancakes all the way.
Pancakes. Yeah.
And don't you dare then ask waffles or pancakes. The answer is still pancakes.
The answer is still pancakes.
Now I will say when I hung out with hold on, let me tell my story. So when I hung out with Pancakes in real life a few months ago, oh God, that was back in March. Jesus Christ, time flies.
Time is fake.
That was, time is an illusion. But anyways, when I hung out with Pancakes in real life, two very awesome things happened. The first was he brought donuts, like voodoo donuts. To basically, I had a show in his area. I invited him out, got him some free tickets, got him a free hotel room too. So you're welcome. No, I shouldn't be smug about that. Pancakes deserves it because he's an awesome dude. But he brought voodoo donuts, and they were delicious. And I really wish I had some of those near me now. But then, in a similar boat, Pancakes also was generous enough to get me into the Illinois Railway Museum when it was closed for the day. They actually, he's a volunteer down there doing awesome stuff in the trolley department, and was able to get me a tour of the facilities down there, which was awesome. So, Pancakes is good, dude. Please support the Pancakes. And, yeah. And Pancakes sounds like he has an 04 in the works as well. That would be awesome to see.
Yes.
So,
Pancakes is wonderful. Support the Pancakes.
yes.
Now,
Pancakes,
I do have a
you're
question.
Pancakes, you're not coming out here in September, are you? The reason I ask, so many people have already heard this on Heist's streams, but Heist will be out at the Broad Top in September. He will actually be performing as part of the Ragtime Festival weekend at the East Broad Top. He's performing on Saturday the 14th of September from 11 a.m. to 12 noon. And I know there's a few people coming out because they're also coming out for the Narrow Gauge Convention out in Pittsburgh. And since Pittsburgh and Rock Hill Furnace are not too far away from each other, some people are making a trip out of it to come and see the Broad Top and Strasburg and a few other railroads. So if Pancakes is coming out for that, would love to see you again, my friend.
Yes.
So
Would agree wholeheartedly. Seeing Pancakes is always awesome and wonderful.
And now people are talking about pancakes like the edible food pancakes type in the chat, and
Well,
I am
That's actually where my question lies. What form of pancake do you prefer?
explain. I'm not quite sure what your question is leading to.
So, do you like your pancakes with just butter and syrup, just
Butter and syrup.
You're butter and syrup.
Yeah, butter and syrup, unless I'm really bougie, and then I have some chocolate chips in there.
Okay.
Okay. Well, sorry we'll miss you pancakes, but either way, hope you are doing well, my friend.
And hope you were able to get out this way again sometime.
Yes, damn right. We got to get you back out to the Broad Top.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's going to be a lot of cars hitting here.
The logs are logging.
Define logs or logging. Oh, you've taken the log cars. Thank you.
Yeah, that train's AI'd up there to L2, so it should be fine for the moment.
Yeah. I do need to buy more log cars, but we're not going to buy them at this exact moment because the interchange is kind of full. When you get back down here, or if you have AI'd that and are looking for something non-AI'd,
I have AI'd that one.
there is a logging or a road there's a Mikado
A Mikado.
at the thing.
Mikado.
Yeah, so if you want to run number 11 is at your disposal.
Yay.
Meanwhile, more switching shenanigans, yes. So we're going to add on the end of the train here, more of the Birdtown-bound cars. And then, that sounds like a 6 chime, like a Reading 6 was put on. Not necessarily the Reading 6, but...
No, it's actually not a Reading 6.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have misjudged you. My apologies.
It is from a choo-choo you know.
Oh, that's EBT12's whistle. The Nathan 6.
But it was not a Reading 6.
Everywhere I
Hey,
go, I cannot escape the Broad Top.
I have more than one gear, but only one transmission.
Okay.
Car jokes!
I hate this. Yeah, so we're going to try to get this yard non-filled, and then hopefully that'll be good. Because we also have pulpwood cars we need to take up the hill. We honestly do need to get more pulpwood and more log cars in the game. So that'll be fun.
Question.
Answer.
Am I just like taking anything not labeled for the interchange?
Any green cars, which is just that long cut, and then there's a few at the end that I'm going to shove on so you have everything.
Okay.
So Quincy White, hello. Man, we're getting a lot of new people here, and we're almost up to 70 viewers right now. which is a new record for me. So thank you. And for those of you who are liking the stream and sharing with your friends, thank you. It really does mean a lot. I know it sounds like a tacky, like, oh, he's just saying that because, you know, haha. But like genuinely, as a small YouTuber who definitely is in a niche, you know, having more than, you know, the usual handful of people here is awesome. And I'm really appreciative of everyone. I'm glad that people seem to like watching the modded stuff. So thank you for joining in. And if you're new here, please do consider subscribing. And if you're not already subscribed, do so and like the stream. Share it with your buddies in Discord or Facebook, or text them a link, or whatever you know, whatever you do. And I really do appreciate it. And a huge thank you as well to all the channel members who support the channel directly and, you know, are just awesome people. So thank you. But then, Quincy White, may I ask, what mods are you using at there? So there's a handful. I will say one of them is actually a private mod in the sense of it was made specifically for us to help fix an issue. So there's a whole bunch of mods out there for... I'm going to uncouple my engine. All right, so you've got your train. Godspeed.
I have the train.
You have the train. But there is the East Whittier Sugar Mill, which is this mod over here. We do have one of these. Let me pull up which one it is. And nice. I just got the message from, I forget who it was in here, who said they were going to get a Lockheed Mikado with like the C-55 tender. I just saw the ping in the Discord, so thank you. The full list of the mods that we're using is on my Discord server, which we do have a link to in the video description. But as far as what's active at the moment at Whittier, so we have the latest Bird Town, which is here. We have the latest of CLB assets. We do have the wood chip extension at East Whittier. That way the wood chip cars actually have a little bit more play. We do have, let's see. I'm trying to see. Okay, so we have the East Whittier crossover and the East Whittier yard extension. So the crossover is specifically, as Midlands trains go by, this crossover here. So it makes it a little bit easier to do that. We also do have the East Whittier yard extension. I forget who made it, but it's on Nexus or it's in the Railroader Discord. That's where we get all of our mods. We also do have the East Whittier Sugar Mill, the Whittier Populated mod, which just got updated. The Whittier Coal Connection. What is that? And a Whittier Sawmill log extension. Yes, we have a couple of different Whittier mods, but again, the whole list of everything is in the Discord in case you want to check it out. And we will, as I said, be adding an update to the public Angry Ragtimer mod pack, which is a collection of all the mods that we've been using. That'll come out probably tomorrow, now that we've had a chance to actually run on it here for you and test it out. So, yeah. And thank you, Flanagan, for posting the link and all of that. And thank you to whoever just joined the channel. So, thank you. Or subscribed, I should say. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get the caboose out of the way, just so we can have it out of the way. Most of the work at wherever the hell we are, Whittier, is now done, which is cool. We do have a few cars that we do need to run up to both L1 and L2, and looks like the log train is actually up at L2 now. So, yeah, let me get this caboose out of the way, and then let me couple up the caboose, take care of that one, and then we'll be back down here. Yeah. And another thing I will add is if you're either a mod maker or you're just someone who's watching, and you're like, hey, can you showcase a certain mod or try out a certain mod, please let me know both in the video comments and the stream. What you might like to see, because honestly, Half the stuff we have in here is because people have commented of, oh, wouldn't it be cool if? And we certainly do talk in the Ragtimer Discord as well about all the different mods that are available and other stuff that's going on.
We definitely taken your
So we
input.
definitely take input of, I would like to see this, or hey, can you try this out? We can't promise we'll do everything, but certainly if there are certain ones that you want to see, like there was actually a mod added tonight that Flanagan alerted us to, that is now at, what was it, Brooks? There's now an iron ore mine at Brooks. So we haven't added it in yet, but it's one of those things of like, okay, that's on our radar. We actually did, for those of you who know the VRA Virtual Railroad Academy, C. Jane from there actually has given us permission to show off her brand new railroader mod of a coal mine at Nantahala, which again won't be shared in the mod pack, but it's something that we can show off on a future stream. And I know Plague Doctor is also before shared with us one of the mods he was formerly working on, the Western Maryland H9, which unfortunately, due to people sharing a private mod that should not have been shared, he had to cancel the project for. But we're very fortunate to have gotten access to it, and we're sad to hear that it's not going to be worked on, but totally understand the reasoning. And this is my one-time disclaimer of, if you have a private mod from someone and you decide, hey, you're going to share it without the creator's permission, that's a bad thing.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. And honestly, it's one of those things that if we hear about it, like, and you're in our Discord server, we'll probably kick you. Not because we want to be rude or mean, but, it's just an ethics thing. Don't be a dick,
Be good.
Be good people. Don't do bad things. So,
If it is not yours to share, don't share it.
yeah. And I always double check with mod creators, like, hey, is it okay if I I share this to the people I stream with, or to people who, I always ask very clearly, like, is it okay if I share it to this group of people? So.
Be aware the freight train was held up momentarily due to the passenger train, but that'll be dealt with momentarily.
Cool. Okay, let's see. I just dropped that caboose. Now, will it roll where I want it to?
Probably not.
What the hell is Freddy Ice Cream KFC? Also, I swear, like, you are just our
Chief food talk?
chief food person. Like, I swear. Like, half the streams, for those who might be new here, half the streams when KFC Gaming joins immediately turn into a food chat. And to a lesser extent, me, Metal Mike, and a few others have also picked up the torch on that if they're not here. But, people. We talk trains here. Okay. Okay. All right, so we've got the caboose out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and auto this locomotive to go up to L1. And it's going to drop off the pulpwood cars there. In Midland, I will hop over to the other place to help you with Birdtown again momentarily. Well, Freddy's is a ice cream place. Look it up. I am not familiar with Freddy's. That is not a chain anywhere near me, so forgive my ignorance, but I can't really comment on it if I didn't know it existed.
The only time I've heard Freddy's regarding any establishment was Five Nights at Freddy's, and even that was like, I don't want to be a part of that. So
I will say, as stupid as it was, I did enjoy the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
I haven't seen movies in so long. I need to like.
I actually, when I was over in Altoona today, I almost went and saw the new Wolverine and
Deadpool
movie. I might do that tomorrow during the day. I honestly might, but
I genuinely like. The last time I went to the theater, oh God, was it Spider-Man?
Get
And I
me
don't mean,
pictures of
like-
Spider-Man.
And I don't mean like live action Spider-Man. I feel like it was the second animated Spider-Man movie that came out recently.
That was a good movie, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
But beyond that, I haven't really been to the theaters. It's during college, I kind of grew out of going, frankly, because the girl I was dating at the time and I would go, and it'd be like a $50 to like $60 date after tickets and snacks, and it was like, holy shit.
Wolf.
And like half of that price was tickets. Like it wasn't even most of that was food. It was like half was food.
Okay. So I'm getting the passenger train ready to go here with another set of...
The Frog 55, hey man, railroaders got to eat. Reference me. I'm a railroader.
God, I just got the email from Home Depot of the receipt, and that hurts.
Oh God. Is it setting in now
It is a little bit.
that your backyard will be changed forever?
Yes, with the sound of electric trains. Yes. Yes, a railroader does have to eat. Wait. Oh, the diesel fueling stand at East Whittier has been completed. That is Mucho Gudo in the casino. By the way, I'm sending the passenger train.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Okay. All right,
If
so
we
that's
don't have signals yet,
running.
I'll try not to get rammed.
Yeah, we do need signals, but the problem is we also need to get to
Bryson.
Bryson first.
We need Bryson to get signals, but I
Yeah.
feel like we need them now. Like, otherwise, this is just going to get chaotic because of how much traffic there is.
Yes. Angry's Garden Railroad coming soon to the Garden Railroad Garden Railroad world near you.
Eventually featured in Garden Railway Magazine in
Oh
2035.
God, no, 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 no,
No,
Mr. Superman, no here.
not like this. So, geez, have we been streaming for like 2.5 hours?
We have.
Holy cow. I didn't know that I'd be up for a 2.5 hour stream after the day I had.
No, too bad. Yeah.
Well, this is going to be fun. We're just going to...
And KFC Gaming, what's your favorite snack at the railroad? Well, the railroad doesn't sell the snacks. We have a lot of food vendors that come through. That is always nice to be at when they're, or eat from. There is, I can't really pick favorites because I'm also the one who hires them to be here. So I don't feel comfortable necessarily trying to pick like this is the best one of all of them. But they all have good food, and we're very happy to have the food vendors at the railroad. That said, y'all know my love of banana splits. There is a place just north of the railroad called the Little Ice Cream, and I do eat from there probably once a week, and I get a banana split. And if I don't eat from them, I eat from another place that has banana splits. So, yeah.
Ooh, banana split.
EBT East Banana Top. No. That's not how this works. It's not how this works. Swear to God. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god. Wait, Angry, they were, during the supermarket stream, they were asking for EBT cabbage.
They're
What
still
if they
asking
start
for that.
What if they start asking for EBT banana?
No. As we all know, cabbage is love, cabbage is life. We don't need the EBT banana. No one needs the EBT banana. Okay. Also, it's going to be really nice when we have a train, or we can run stuff to Bryson, because right now the number 50 is just going to have to roll backwards through the yard
Yeah.
to get Oh, that's going to go into there. And Train Applier, we have tested the gold mine. We're not seeing any random derailments down there. I mean, I hate to say that, but like we did have the one derailment in the video that was put out this morning, or this, yeah, I guess this afternoon maybe. But that was the only thing. And that was sort of a random happening that, you know, the more I talk about it,
The more you talk about it.
well, the worse it seems, but, you know. Okay, so that one's going. I need to update, yeah, where it's going. Cycle it. So it's going to Conley Creek P2. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. No, and for those who are talking more about the Garden Railroad, yes, I will be filming. Oh no. Oh no. Shea Burton
No.
for 2 GP8s for local power. Oh. Oh. Well, thank you, Shay. I appreciate that. We will spawn those momentarily. We might just place them at Birdtown, and we can use them momentarily as well. So thank you, Shea Burton, for the $50. Appreciate you. Shea Burton is love. Shea Burton is life. Just like cabbage. Cabbage is love. Cabbage is life.
Cabbage is love.
And for people who are very unaware of what's going on, look for the stream that we did about a week or two ago. That was the Cabbage Chaos stream. So you'll know what it is, because that was one hell of a night. So many cabbages. So many goddamn cabbages. No, I said what I said, KFC Gaming. Cabbage is love. Cabbage is life. Okay. Okay, number 50 is almost down at the bottom of the hill. So that's good. And Jonathan Coleman, cool that you shared the stream. Appreciate it. So, all right. Let's get this going. We're going to AI this train, and then we're going to end up at Bryson to spawn us 2 GP38s.
At Bryson.
No, not at Bryson, at Ela.
Well, you said at Bryson, so that's why I was asking.
Well, I'm an idiot. You have to remember that. Okay. Yep, I will make sure that we have the power back to back. So, okay. Okay, so that is now rolling. Here's the 50. That's going really fast through that yard. That's kind of how it felt, not going to lie. Okay. The question is Angrydome to keep the GP8s normal or do something funky? Okay, so Shay, I will ask your question here in a moment. Since Shay was the one who purchased them for us, I'm going straight to Shay. Otherwise, I would do this as a poll. But there are some versions that we could do for the GP38, because there's a couple of skins for them that are actually kind of cool.
Yeah, there are.
There's not a White Pass and Yukon skin, though, which is the sad thing. Anyways, did I say that out loud?
However, if you take a look at a produced video I put out on August 2nd, you will see GP38s with an interpretation of White Pass. And I don't mind spoiling that because, well, I keep trying to get Angry on the QNS and he keeps refusing.
It's not that I keep refusing, it's that I'm just very scatterbrained sometimes.
Because those units were bought specifically for him.
Well, and now you see what I am. All right, so we got to buy this. There's a blue one and a Canadian one. So let's see. Mode, sandbox. Let's go ahead and spawn these in. So, as far as locomotives, there is the Canadian Pacific, the Mopac, or the Demonstrator. Or the normal one. So, let's see. Canadian one was listed as one option by Shay, so we will go ahead and get that one in. It's going to take a moment to load in because these GP38s are complex.
And they're awesome. Like, Beeman did a great job.
Yeah, Beeman is incredible. All right.
Ooh, Canadian.
All right. Let's see. What was the other one? The blue one? I forget which one that is. It's not the Demonstrator. It might be the Mopac.
Yeah, blue one's Mopac.
Okay.
And then the Demonstrator is like also red and white, but more red and white and not all red.
Okay, I need better numbers than 4900 and 4901. It's going to be 51 and 52.
I mean, you could do the White Pass DL 535 numbers of 100 and 101.
Oh, shit. That's what we're doing. Oh, 100's already taken.
Okay, 101 and 102.
Well,
If you
no,
can
I'm
do
gonna do the
101,
numbers for the
102,
ones that I
103.
actually have downstairs for the model railroad, the 109 and the 110.
There we go. That's actually a good thing.
And the 110 is the blue one, so
Perfect.
it does fit. So thank you, Shea Burton, for doing this. Okay, hold on. We got to change the horn, though. So here's option 1. Option 2. Option 3. Option 4. Option 5. I almost feel like the last one's the one that should be. Oh, and I see you're backing up onto me.
Yeah, I'm helping. Don't worry.
He's gonna touch my booty. Look at him. Oh, hold on, Midland, stop. We have had a request.
We've had a request.
We're changing it.
Suddenly the diesel disappeared.
Oh no, I just read through what they want.
Wait, God, that's right. Your dismals are now MU'd. Have fun.
Okay. Yay. Oh, I got to change the whistle again, or the horn. I stand by what I said. It's a whistle. Okay.
I like how every time. Okay. For a second there, I thought you like removed it again. God, moo.
That's what they wanted. Yes, it's now the cow train. Well, I guess we'll start switching out Birdtown now, won't we? With the cow train.
Mm-hmm. The cars I brought in are back in the staging yard, I guess, for lack of a better way of referring to it.
Okay. That small diesel will probably need to move the number 1.
I will deal with it momentarily.
Okay. Meanwhile, I see you also are taking care of the passenger train, so thank you.
Yes. All right. Diesel number 1.
Okay. Birdtown House Track Gasoline and Birdtown House Track Lumber. Oh, this is all weird stuff. I don't mean like weird stuff, but it's all not.
Yeah, it's not the usuals.
Talia Johnson. There's only one thing I can say to that, which is simply limes. Also, for those who don't know, we now have new emojis.
New emojis! Woo!
So we have new emojis for channel members. So if you're looking for new emojis for the stream, we're probably going to have more like actually tailored ones too. I would love to get at some point, but
Emojis aren't cheap if you get them made. Really nice one made.
Okay, so let's see. I'm assuming you would like some of these cars.
I'm fine with taking none of these cars
Okay, so there's
because I'm
uphill,
currently
uphill,
dealing with switchers.
uphill,
and stuff.
uphill, 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 uphill. I'm just trying to see uphill, 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 uphill. There's one car that is for. Okay, how about this? I'm going to leave the one car for you that is not for going up, but the
Okay.
rest of the train I will take up.
Okay, I will. I accept this offer, and I accept this offer because I'm currently dealing with a certain SW1 getting it out of the way.
Thank you.
So the SW1 should be lined for the place with the things and the people and the stuff. In theory, hopefully.
God, that is such a bright white.
Well, at least you know where it is.
I mean, it's kind of terrifying in a way. But thank you again to Shea Burton for doing so. Shea Burton is one of our resident agents of chaos and also a great supporter, so thank you. Also, I have not heard about any future mods for the GP38s. I'm just very thankful for the ones we have now.
Yes.
Okay.
90. So I know the context for what some of the people are saying. Just so you know, what was shown off in Heiss's video regarding the GP38 is upcoming to the GP38. It is not presently implemented to the GP38. So be aware of that.
We needed a cow train. Did we though?
Did we?
So, I'm going to try this real quick. I'm going to save before it all goes to hell. But this button up here is supposedly to fix the track, so if we do that... Nope, didn't do anything. Cool. Cool. Good talk, everyone. You know, I probably should go with the leading engines leading in, so we can
might
pull
help.
it, not push it. So we're gonna do that by going on the main here. Jesus Christ, WC 978. I mean, what else would be used to service the slaughterhouse than the cow train?
Oh God,
That's
dark.
I mean, God damn, my man. Okay. Can I do this? No. Oh, that's right. These gangways don't come down for the cars. I remember that from the last time that I had a big issue with them. Okay. By big issue, I definitely didn't derail. And Jesus, JSJ, 618 miles in a day. Good on you. I'm glad you got there safely.
Yeah, I'm really glad you got there safe.
Also, not Jay Burton. JSJ Inc. Damn it. I know who you are. I swear to God, I'm just tired. It's almost 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah,
I'm an
like
old
it's
man.
almost bedtime.
Almost, but not quite. JSJ, DM me about your plans for Wednesday. That is my only code that I will provide. So, yes. All right. Only 535 to go. That is the terrifying part. The JSJ is incoming.
Wait, if it only took you a day to do 618.
He's here. Oh, and now I am fuzzy is now so not to ruin the illusion, but after the stream I am recording with Fuzzy, and apparently he's now calling me out because he's impatient. So, you know,
Not gonna
this is
lie.
actually timing
I'm
out
old.
pretty well. So we're gonna take all these cars up to the Birdtown Industries, and then we'll probably end the stream there. But as you can see, with all of the industries that we have here, it's quite a bear actually.
Yeah.
So
We
it is a lot of
just
fun
wanna-
though. So huge thank you to all the mod makers who are doing this for the game. I just happen to be the happy idiot who is sharing it with you all. And Fuzzy, you're in a league game. Of course you're in league. Of course you're in a frickin' league game, you nerd. You're frickin' wacko.
Now, is this actual Fuzzy or is this Little Fuzzy?
This is Little Fuzzy. So I am Fuzzy is the Little Fuzzy. Lord
Okay.
Fuzzy is the older Fuzzy.
Okay.
Some might say the better Fuzzy. But, you know, that's his prerogative and derogative and schmermobative. Or mamamana. Take all the time I need. So that means you're not going to win your league game. Yes, he is Mini
Uh-oh.
Fuzzy. So wait, you're doing this. You're hopping in our stream while you're playing League of Legends, which is a game that kind of requires focus. So I'm assuming you're either not doing very well on your board, or you literally have amazing skills to do both. But I know for a fact it's not that.
Mini Fuzzy. So wait, this is Fuzzy's mini me?
No, not Fuzzy does not have children. God no. God no. This is just the little version. So this is Fuzzy's younger brother.
Okay. Little Fuzzy, please no, I'm just joking around.
Less old Fuzzy. Now what are you talking about? You're
Less
ancient.
Less old Fuzzy. Why are it's over? Oh my God, this has to go over there. Okay. Sure. We'll make it work.
You're welcome.
I am Fuzzy, no. Understood.
Yes. All right, there's the Y switch. Now, the only thing that I really can pick on with the current mod setup is the fact that the telegraph poles right here where the tracks cross at Birdtown need to be moved or adjusted.
It's actually
'Cause-
not just right there. It's actually throughout all of Ella.
I'm sure it's throughout the whole map, but
Like the track you came off of, you were taking down power lines. Which is not the mod maker's fault, to be fair. Like,
But it can be adjusted by the mod maker, which... Because if they have the ability to move telephone poles now, I believe.
yeah, if they have the ability, then great. But it's also not just a building. So
You're a building.
maybe, possibly.
Oh my god, I'm off the switch. Look, my wheels are off the switch. This is
The
annoying.
wheels are off the switch.
And Flanagan knows what mod we will need to fix that, so... Excellent. God bless Flanagan.
knows.
Flanagan
So
knows
long as
everything.
Flanagan knows.
All right, so we got the... All right, so we are rolling uphill. We're going to take down some telegraph wires and then do our thing. I also pulled a Crazy 8 by disembarking a moving locomotive. No, I know what I'm doing. This is not Crazy 8. Don't worry.
Everything is fine. Everything
Yes.
is under control.
Now, since we are starting to get towards the tail end of the stream, a huge thank you to everyone who's watching. As I said, this is my highest ever watched stream. We've been averaging about 50 people all night, which is kind of incredible. I've never had this before, so thank you to everyone who might be discovering us for the first time, or, you know, whatever. So, thank you to all of you, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. There's a lot more modded Railroader content coming soon. And I hope you all enjoy it. And if you haven't already liked the stream, please consider doing so. As I said, the YouTube algorithm is strange, and I'm really trying to, get a little more following. We were almost to 6,000 subscribers on the channel. We are planning to do something big for the 6,000 subscriber special. I realize it's not like one of the big sexy ones, like 5 or 10,000, which obviously is coming sometime. I'm not planning on it this year. We've had amazing growth, but I'm not expected to hit 10,000 this year. But,
Or if you share the stream and enough people subscribe, we might.
maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah, they might. Who knows? But, again, a huge thank you to everyone watching. I really appreciate you checking out my stuff. And, you know what? No, I'm not going to do what I was about to say.
Meanwhile, Nick Stolo gifting 5 angry members.
Yes, thank you. I was going to say something stupid of like, oh, if somebody donates $50, we'll go ahead and have a Crazy 8 that just runs around the map on...
God, no, please.
That was a terrible idea. We're not going to do it.
No. Because that just sounds like pain to manage.
Yeah. We just have a Crazy 8 running around the map at all times. Especially since our map is just Ela to Bryson at the moment. Or no, Ela to Whittier. I know where we are.
I know this place.
I've been here before.
Been here before.
No, we're not going to do that, though. All right, so let's see how we do as we go up the hill here.
I like how somebody called Dark Chaos just got gifted a membership.
Well, it's not Darkstorm. Darkstorm just kind of floats in and out of existence, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I hope Darkstorm's doing okay.
Yeah, we haven't heard from him in a while. Okay, I need to add more throttle because we are slowing down. But we've got plenty of power now, so it shouldn't be much of an issue. And Sigil Firebrand, welcome to the Lime Train crew. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you, man. And, oh god, even with these two engines on here, We are fighting to go uphill at 13 miles an hour. We're slowly gaining speed, but we have 1,500 tons behind us, and we are crawling up here. Not crawling, but, you know.
You're moving.
We're moving, but
Slowly.
it's steady. Oh, we're gaining speed very slowly. Like, we just hit 14. But, you know, it's notch 8 wide open. You know. Feel there's something with the MU on the GP38. Let's find out.
The GP38 should be MU'd.
No, they're MU'd. They are MU'd. So I guess it's just these grades.
I mean, you are going faster.
I am going faster. I'm now going 15 miles an hour. So we are making progress. Oh my god. I just discovered the best thing ever.
What did you discover?
If you are in the GP38, you try to grab the whistle or the horn,
Yeah.
and you basically like pull it just a little bit. It kind of sounds like a car horn.
Honk.
It's so cute. Okay, we are still fighting at 16 miles an hour.
There's my choo-choo. Whoops. My choo-choo should not be that far down.
West or WC 978 limes, and more limes. Limes to you. Okay, we are almost at the top of the hill, which means I need to start thinking about where this stuff actually goes. We'll worry about it once we're out of this tunnel.
With one swift motion of the throttle and the power of friendship.
And this jar of battery acid I found on the ground. God, that is so white. Okay.
Birdtown.
So Birdtown gas. Okay, so we probably have to work from the rear end of this train. So iron ore loading, we know how that is, and that's on the other end of our train. So we probably should go through this yard on that track. Oh, I should have normalized my switches. That would have been bad.
Yeah, that would have been less than I
Yeah,
did.
and a huge thank you to Carl Trains on the new emotes that have been added to the game. So when Carl Trains appears, please make sure to thank Carl Trains
Thank you, Carl Prince.
if and when he shows up. Yeah, with the power of friendship and this GP38 I found. Oh, I'm going way too fast for this curve. Oh. Oh, I
This
need to.
game's going well.
Oh, and we're on the big curve. Ooh, I need to go slower.
This is the big curve with the big train.
It's the big bridge.
Oh.
It's the bridge train. Although this is kind of like a white pass train, but not quite.
It's like, kinda.
It's
Sort
similar-ish. Okay, so let's see. We have these couple of hoppers at the rear that we can drop off at the iron ore loading. And then we have the sulfuric acid loading. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so everything, yeah, basically once we go around, we'll be able to do this. So, and I need to check my switches because apparently I have no idea where I'm going.
So, Shayburn, I think it's important to keep in mind that the GP38s each have 2,000 horsepower, and the GP9s in the game have like 1,750. So they're not actually that much more powerful, but they're a lot more versatile and a lot more reliable, at least in
Yeah.
real life. So,
Just like the real thing.
and going up a 4% with 1,500 tons.
Is that what it is,
slowing down
4%?
I don't know if it actually is, but
Wow, way to talk out your ass.
I know. I can actually find out what the grade is. Hold on. I am capable of doing this. Potentially. We'll see. So 2.1%.
That is not 2.1%. That is a crock of the shit.
For the one tunnel, it is 2.1.
Also,
Let's see.
JSJ, remember that down here we use freedom units. So you saying you're able to go 120 down the interstate
Is scary.
is scary because we think of that in freedom units, and that is quite fast. But for you and your silly Canadianisms, that's actually normalish.
Yeah. And angry, apparently it's like 2.2 at most.
That is bullcrap.
Which with 1,500 tons, yeah. Going the speed you went, kind of slightly expected.
Yes. Yes, thank you for using freedom units.
Yeah. GSJ, please convert. Please.
Did I check for hot boxes?
No. We have not checked for hot
Actually,
boxes.
yeah, we haven't checked for hot boxes.
We haven't checked for hot boxes the entire rest of the stream apart from the beginning.
God, this will be like the one time. And SM4, where do you get these mods? So, we get all of our mods that we get off of Nexus Mods or the Railroader Discord. So it is all publicly available stuff. We do have a mod pack that is going to be updated either tonight or tomorrow morning. That features, most of these mods, if not all of them. So that way you too can play on the same type of save that I am, and Midland is, and Flanagan is. We're basically using this stream as sort of a final testing to make sure that everything is working the way we want it to. Sulfuric acid loading. That's exactly what I want in my life. Sulfuric acid loading. I wonder with Birdtown if they haven't updated the menu information because it's not popping up in there. Let's see.
Suppose it's possible.
Okay.
Also, okay, that's just a visual thing. Defect detected. Milepost iron ore mine.
Wait, what? Do I have a hot box?
No, you don't. You're fine. I was more so riffing off of what KFC Gaming said.
I mean, also, the one thing I don't like about this uphill area is basically you have to either be on the grade shoving up or, like, on the front of it pulling out. And, oh god, this is going to be a pain in the ass. Oh boy, this is going to be something else. A sort of. Oh, good. Number 11 is stopped for a Fuzi.
Yep, it's in the passing sighting at Ella.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead. That's going to go straight back. And then the sulfuric acid loading is back there. I like how there's just this bridge. I'm sure it's for something.
Bridge.
Bridge. B-R-I-J.
Bridge.
Okay. Atlas sulfuric acid sodium nitrate unloading. I feel like I'm playing with like dangerous chemicals now.
I was about to say, do we have hazmat on this railroad now?
I think this is a hazmat train, actually.
It very well might be.
The bridge is for coal. Okay, so that's going there. That's going there.
Bridge is not
That's
full support.
going... Okay, so where's the pyrite unloading go? Is that going on the bridge? No, it's all going on that same track. Except for the coal hopper. Okay, okay. Got it. Get it. You know, it does make sense that all these cars would go on the same track, but I'm just so used to, like, all the unloads go on this track. All the loads go on this track. This happens on this piece of railroad. This happens on that piece of railroad. You know. Okay, and then the coal for the merchant's coal. Okay. Oh, I'm running out of track. I'm running out of track. Dump it!
Dump it?
I had to dump. I got to the bumper.
Oh boy.
What? Oh shit. It did say we had an emergency.
No. So you fully dumped it.
I fully dumped the train. I had to. I was running out of space. What was my first drink when I turned 21? I think it was a Gatling, which is Canadian beer. No. Shit, Pennsylvania beer. I swear to bumper dump. Yeah, exactly. I had a bumper dump.
Bumper dump.
Okay, so then the next one is Birdtown House Track. So that's House Track, House Track. Okay, so those three are house tracks. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of amazed that happened because I was really afraid. But, I mean, I did throw it into emergency and I dumped the train. So, I've also been on 3 trains that have all had to dump their air. And it does make your pants brown. Because that is scary when you have to do that in real life. And usually it's because of people who ignore grade crossings. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's get these house card tracks delivered. Angry, did you see my last message? I ran all powertrain up Big Hill with 2 Caboose. It was like 5 GP38s, 2 Caboose, and then 4 more GPs, and I was barely doing 15. Okay. Interesting.
I wonder if Beeman simulated the traction motors overheating. It'd be a weird thing to include, but knowing Beeman, I wouldn't put it past him.
All right. And then, wait, is all this car for the sulfuric acid unloading? Where is that? That's that same track. Okay. So we have 2 cuts for that same track? What the hell? What is this? What is this nonsense? This is a weird setup. This train is blocked weird.
I think we're discovering all of Birdstown is just blocked weird.
Oh, well, I just bumper dumped it again. Okay. So that goes there. So basically, I got a few extra cars. Yes, bonk into the
You gotta
buffers.
put them somewhere.
Exactly. So I'm going to leave the rest of this train over here. There's one more car I can put for unloading coal. And then there's a few more house track things. You know, the thing that I fear the most is the fact that this yard up here is so huge. Like they intend for you to use it.
I wonder why.
Well, if we ever dump this up to tier 3,
Oh God.
which I think we should do for the giggles. If that's something you guys want to see on the next stream or something, let me know in the comments, because I think that could be funny. Okay.
Well, so I feel like we need the extra track in Stenzel at some point.
It's working on it. The cars are unloading.
Oh, okay. So there's
It's just
two-
very
a couple
slow.
of- Okay. Some of these cars are that. Got it. Cool.
All of those cars are that, so we have to rotate them through
Oh.
over time.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
How does that make you feel?
Makes me feel something.
Well, honestly, I can't really do anything with the rest of these cars. I've got space for maybe one, but it wouldn't make sense. So I think here is where we're going to have to tie up the train and be done for the night. So
Nice little
Let's go
3-hour
ahead.
stream.
yeah. So just as a quick review, tomorrow we will be streaming on a different save. So not the Suffering Southern will be on the Andrews and East Whittier. So that should be happening around 6 or 7 tomorrow. And then we'll probably stream sometime later this week as well. Maybe not necessarily in Railroader. We might do another grocery store simulator or another thing. But as Kenosha begins to play, that is my cue to exit. We will try to do all sorts of craziness here.
And for those who are wondering if I'll be streaming, I actually put out an announcement before this stream. I will not be making content or streaming this week. I just kind of need a break from it. Nothing anybody did. I need a break. Need a brain break. So my content will resume normal schedule next week, but I'll probably pop in and out of Angry streams and other streams as well.
Yes. But with that, thank you to everyone for watching for what has turned out to be our busiest stream yet. Appreciate you all. Again, if you like the stuff, please like the stream, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and a huge thank you to every single channel member. Appreciate you all. This is the Angry Ragtime. We're signing off. You all have a great night. Goodbye.